venomous. Two of us thinking there's 10 of us. Can't steal my soul, just my innocence. Hard to let go, hard to live a bit, ooh. Bars ago, man, some moose spread across the globe. Turn to Montezuma when I find a home. Antetokounmpo, I ain't no hooper. Still got time to ball. Still get to the cheddar like out of lupus.
Don't wait. You are enough.
Granddaddy knew his first business sign was painted by Muhammad Ali's daddy.
I think one of my talents, bro, for real. Then I serve them as supper like groupie scooper. I say stew with those super chef in the booth and get my flavor. Been nuking they Okanuba. He's a Pop-Tart. Pop artist, turn a Top Gun on your top artist.
You gotta go through something, you can talk about something, bro.
Hey, look, I'm trying a little something different, you know what I'm saying?
It's a party over here, boy. You serving shots? This look like shot. This look like shot. Yeah,
That's
do
what
your
you wanna
thing. Nah, man, we back. ODD, yeah, you know me. I'm ARC.
POD,
Yeah.
RASHID, you know.
12 on the iPod, man. Appreciate y'all for having me.
It is if people who knew him before sixth grade, or before high school, TIMMIE. You feel me? So yes,
Nah,
sir.
just with the Y. Just with the Y. Timmy
With
with
the
the
Y.
Y. It's nice and simple. I said so. A lot of motherfuckers.
TIMMY.
I think I just made it rhyme. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
nah, that shit
nonetheless,
still sound good though. Cause I had niggas that
Hello,
when I was younger used to ask me when they used to pronounce my name in elementary school, like, is it Timmy? Nah, Timmy, boy. So it makes
That's
sense.
crazy.
Yeah, I remember all this shit, man. It's like I got one of the passenger memories. They say they're smoking weed. Fuck with your memory. I remember shit before I even started elementary school.
that's the same. It's short term memory. It's like that. Literally, like 5 minutes ago. It's not. We're like
Okay,
training
I
thought,
can get
getting
that.
deep
Yeah.
into something, but it's not. It's not anything past that.
I thought we're just having kids.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know how I would know that.
I
though.
remember shit from when I was 3.
Yeah. We used to walk my sister the fuck to school and shit. And I remember me and my granddad and my sister walking up to Whitney Young, and I wasn't even in school yet. Getting zebra cakes, gummy worms, the chips. The little B-Land right here
I
on
lived
Broadway.
right by Whitney Young.
Yeah, see, we lived
I
on
lived right by
35th and
Whitney Young
Broadway.
until I was 6.
You know, behind the little
Okay.
it was with the first link, or it was Blockbuster right there on 35th and Broadway,
Yeah.
where the liquor store is. We lived right there behind there, the pink and white house. My
yeah.
granny used to own that bad boy. She ended up letting it go through foreclosure. I wish she would have still had it. That was like that's really our childhood home.
I lived on 37th, so I wasn't far away from you.
Yeah, I think my senior year I stayed on
Around the
35th,
time, too.
35th, right, 35th and Dorhofer, right before you get to the dead end.
But anyways, our community, we always thank y'all for joining us. We have another exciting guest for us. I promise y'all this is going to be a good show. As always, rate, review, subscribe. We had a great episode last week with Bab, like Ty. That's our girl right there. We got another good one coming up. This won't be the next one, but we got another good one coming up, man, with Mr. SoFly. So definitely check that one out. But no, man, today you better sit your ass down for this one. The Hood Herbalist. He be doing hoodoo with his elixirs, I promise. In the land of bourbon to no ends. His drinks are filled with a different kind of spirit. The type to have I go by Mike, talking about give me some mo. Just a sip will have your local C-Tez bowing in the glory. And like his drinks, he's cooler than melon cucumber mint on a sweaty summer day. He's the Prince of Purple Rain, the very relaxed, infamous infuser. I ain't gonna lie, I seen his customers doing ASMR videos, shaking them glasses for the gram. He's a great dude with a great heart. It's him, Tim, Slim, Mr.
Yes,
Fruitease himself, man. Appreciate
it.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for having me here, man. It's definitely a pleasure. I've loved everything y'all been doing so far, man. I've been trying to tune in as much as possible just because I'm barely on social media. Y'all see me on there a lot, but as far as scrolling, it's hard to scroll and you get consumed in it. But hey, I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for having me here. I love what y'all did for my boy Study. The last few interviews y'all been having going has been thoroughly entertaining. You feel me? So it's great. Keep doing what y'all doing.
Appreciate you.
I feel like soon I'm gonna have to get y'all through to the garden, and we're gonna have to do like a in-person kind of vibe too. I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but I got some ideas for a tea talk soon.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I got
down.
something.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Just let us know.
That's the ideals for an OddPod drink as I was sitting here thinking about it. But Fruitease, I started Fruitease back in January of last year. I didn't LLC it up until maybe about September of last year. So I've been going for a solid year and a few months, a little less than a full year officially, I guess to say. But it started off with me just, I love coffee. Y'all fuck with coffee?
A little bit. Every once in a while, I need some coffee.
Yeah, so I was just drinking too much of that shit. So I had to start figuring out too much for me to be spending in a month on coffee at a coffee shop when I had a whole garden. So, I drunk teas or whatever. I fooled with Health Daddy Wow. Shout out to Health Daddy Wow. Fooled with his teas. He had mullen leaf, he had hibiscus, and he'll show like the different benefit for everything on there. So as I was growing things in my garden, I was trying to figure out like what's the benefit for this, what's the benefit for this, if there was any. And then as I started realizing, it's like almost every thing in the garden has benefits to it. Leaves, like even on my peach tree, I grow my peaches and you just let the fall come along and let them leaves fall off. But there's a real deal whole market for peach leaf tea and same for raspberry leaf. When women have their kids, when they have like lactation problems, they'll go get mother's milk tea, which is raspberry leaf tea, and it helps with lactation, libido, estrogen, pH balance, a little bit of everything. And I got a big ass raspberry bush on the side of my house. And I had a lot of friends that, females around me who was pregnant. So I was like, I need to start, picking these off and harvesting in case some of people's going through anything like that. And it wasn't really a thing of starting a business or anything like that. It was just me in my apothecary with a bunch of glass jars full of dehydrated leaves with the names of it on there and me just searching the fits. And I started taking my teas up to Play Cousins Collective. I was working up there doing after school program and at homeschooling with the kids and stuff. Shout out to Play Cousins. That's where I got started at. Love the kids up there. Love everything they got going out there. Christian, Miss Cherry. But I started bringing my teas up there inside my jars, and I didn't have the logos, but they would see the colors and they would just see different ones every day. So eventually somebody asked me, like, what is that you drinking? What are you drinking for every day? It's like moonshine. And I was like, oh, no, it's tea. I'm just trying to start drinking these to cut back from drinking coffees. And a couple of the women up there, they all love tea. They're just like, oh, I want to try. So I goes to Ace Hardware, got a 12-pack of tea.
We'll have him back. Mr. Fruitease will be back.
You see how I switched it up? Went Al Green with the green 13s, paired my Evelyn King with the blue 13s. Killing them today.
Study in the background, Jeezy in the background.
Study, Jeezy, and Superfly. Fucking Ron O'Neal, Curtis Mayfield. Fucking.
That's a hell of a lineup.
What's my girl's name in there? Was my girl in there? Or no, maybe it's not her.
You can get you some real old school, some Trap or Die, and some motherfucking Study, nigga, in one lineup. That's crazy.
That would be like, if you listen to those records though, like that'd be a nice little like.
That's everything.
Superfly, dopest in the world, nigga.
Right. Who knows what they would come up with together.
I thought about mixing two songs in my head. It was
I studied the trap and now I'm Superfly.
If you mix We Outside by 7 Trey and You by Vibe, that's like they go together. Like if you really listen to it, those two songs go together.
I gotta listen to them back to back.
Cause I was like, and you can mix it at the right spots, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to do it. I mean, and it's just like, you feel me?
I know you've seen those like TikToks and different videos where songs are like almost made for each other, where they'll go into it, and it's perfect. Like there's a sound in this song matching a sound in this song.
That's what I'm saying.
The DJ will mix them together, and where you just like, I would have never thought of that, but they do go together.
See, hold on.
Or you can mix the acapella. Stop the. Listen.
We outside, yeah, all madly. Whole city popping out to pop shit. Got the streets looking like a merch pit. We outside.
We outside.
Hit on swim.
Singing his ass off.
Right, my nigga.
Stay outside.
You know, for real, yo. Partiers.
Now, hold on.
It might be a. No, that might be a.
That might.
It might be a pair that they don't even know that they need to
That's what
link
I'm
up.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
And then
That's what I'm saying.
my nigga's back. I told y'all he'd be back.
Back. Yes, sir.
Crazy.
But no.
Nigga's back though.
What was I gonna say? Where were
Dig
we at with the
in.
story? You were talking about
He
you
was
brought it. They
talking
thought it was
about
moonshine.
looking at the different colors.
What was the
Yeah.
so I was at Play Cousins and they seen the colors and it was just mad interesting in like what I had going on, and they didn't even fully like get the idea of like the benefits. So I started breaking down the benefits for them. They were just like, "Oh, really?" So I brought in a 12-pack. I was trying to give it to them for free. They insisted that they had to pay, so I was just like, "I just give me $10." They wanted to pay about $12 to $15 because the jars, they pretty big. But I bought like the case for like $12, a case of 12 of them. So I was like, "All right, yeah, okay, deal, I like that." Once I sold it to them, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna start selling these at the farmers market." But I say literally about 2 to 3 weeks in, it's the end of January. I was running around doing deliveries and dropping it off here and there just off of word of mouth from them and me posting my story on social media. So about time May rolled around for farmers market, I was like fully set in and deviating like my inventory and just stocking up and knowing what I need to do. I ran Papa John's, like I said, for a few years. So as far as like inventory and truck orders and profit and loss, that was all in my bag. So it helped me run the business. It's feel a whole lot better doing it for yourself than working for somebody else and counting their money.
Yes, sir, it does. Yes, sir, it does.
What farmers market were you?
The West End Farmers
making
Market
with?
would change today, change tomorrow. Every other Sunday, the first one was just last Sunday. So not this Sunday coming up, the
Okay.
following Sunday we'll be up there. But every other Sunday all the way into October the 18th.
I thought the following Sunday is the one where they having the musical. Is that California Park every time?
Yep. And that's the same one. They having a music, like they had a car show last week for the first one, and then this week coming up, the following one coming up is gonna have the performances and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be like
We'll be there.
young prodigies. A whole lot of people that they came for the last few years and they, they tapped in with change today, change tomorrow. So I know it's gonna be a good turnout out there.
Okay.
They invited us, so shout out to them. Shout out to all the farmers market.
I can't wait. I was hoping y'all was gonna be here for that first one. It was a good turnout. I sold out and I had about an hour and 45 minutes left over. So I just ran around to all the booths and was just buying shit from everybody. And I got some dope, like some soaps and stuff, a coffee scrub soap and almond butter soap too, homemade. I love that.
I love a good
Got a
natural
homie that
soap.
I get my moringa soap from. If y'all need like moringa soap, lavender soap, Soulful Solutions. Tap in with Soulful Solutions.
Okay, we will.
For sure.
Love it.
My boy Emmanuel, he's on Instagram and on Facebook. And shout out to my boy Melrose. Y'all know Melrose?
I feel like yes.
Yeah,
I could be tripping.
I'm not familiar.
Some of the dopest Yeah, he goes crazy.
Yeah.
I just
That's
realized
what you got on now?
I just distressed it myself, but yeah, he would have did it for me too. He distressed this shit and all that when you buy from him if you need it. So he's a dope creator.
Okay.
That's a
You
dope
might have to
hoodie.
get him on eventually. Yeah.
But so as far as like, what's up?
No, I was gonna say, Rashad's friends with Papa John.
That nigga is too though.
See, that's kind of sad,
No, I'm
but
not.
it's dope at the same time. Because I met him like 2 or 3 times. I worked there for like 9 years, but you talking about John Snyder, right?
Yeah.
I started at the U of L Papa
We-
John, so like for the U of L UK games and shit like that, he would be at the stadium and he would come and pick up the pizzas. I got a crazy story for that too, but I don't really want to shout out Papa John's for real, but it's a funny story.
You can tell the story. We ain't got to shout out to him. Tell the story.
I worked at the one on U of L campus at about like 17, 18 years old. U of L UK game turned up, crazy, like screens fulled up. Everybody in the fucking store going crazy. We panicking because there's no end in sight. Man, we getting all these orders from the stadium. They're like, yo, they called us like, hey, we need y'all to send like maybe like 500 pizzas to the stadium. Like, I got to stop making Herbalist pizza right now. Start making up. We need a mixture in between pepperoni, cheese, and sausage. So we just like, yo, this is stupid as fuck. We was already busy, but it was for John Snyder. So we in there about an hour in, getting half of them cranked out and shit. We was pretty efficient up there. Midway through, like the door opens, ping bong, and it's like, here's Papa's in the house. And then you know it's the old ass nigga from the commercial with the white hair. He walks in, they got like like 3 or 4 big ass white vans in the front of the store, and this nigga then out of nowhere, Sean Snyder comes in like this shit's sweet. Everybody just turned around and looked at this nigga. It's like, bro, what the? You don't give a fuck, nigga. Got this full screen of pizza over that you niggas ordered. Yep, we gonna stop to greet you because you John Snyder. So I'm saucing my pizzas and shit as a young nigga. I'm one of the best pizza makers in my head. I used to throw it, go around the back and all. I was cold. Nobody else was doing that shit for real. Like me and my homies was doing that shit. I got videos
He was
doing
really
this
about
shit.
it.
So I'm over at saucing this shit. He walks over out of nowhere and grabs a little ladle out of my hands. Like, oh, let me see that for a second. And I walked in. He's like, hey, give me a handshake. I turn back around, start saucing. Oh, let me see it for a second. The pizza is completely fucking sauce. A1. I see the nigga in the store, so I made sure. So we got like a pizza grating skill, how you supposed to do it. So I knew, like, I was a manager, so I knew I did it right. This nigga came over, grabbed it later on my hand, dropped this bitch in the middle of the pizza and swirled it like twice. It was like, oh yeah, that's better. Handed it back to me, gave me a fucking pat on the back and like a little shoulder squeeze. I fucking wanted to, like, get your bitch ass off of me. And then he walked around and got to talking to all the other people, and I was just like, bro, you don't get your corny ass out of my face, man. But I get it. He just wanted to be personable in some way, but that wasn't the way.
Right.
I was already proud of my pizza making skills. So I was just like, motherfucker.
Listen,
I already didn't want to see you.
First off, I worked at 2 different Papa John's. I was just a delivery driver. I made a few pizzas, but like, and then secondly,
you know the pizza scale. You know,
right? I've seen it, but they
weren't
doing what you was
who
doing.
grade your pizzas, and if your shit's ass, you will get a bad pizza score as a manager, and it will reflect you type deal. So it's like, yo, I didn't make.
And none of them was doing what you was doing. So
yeah, so it was crazy. So in my head, I was just looking at him like, you can't do what I do. Like, you're a great businessman.
Right.
Get out of my face while I'm making pizza, man.
Exactly.
But that was just a funny story.
I'm the pizza maker.
That was the time I was just looking at him, just like, it was unnecessary for him.
That's crazy.
But what Marcus is talking about, we got a homie we've been knowing since middle school. He's in the, let's just say he married into
he's
the
part
family.
of the family.
Okay.
So that's how
that's dope. Because I met some of his family members. They all cool, but I just heard stories about Buddy, and that one little story, I was just kind of like,
right.
You know?
Nothing serious.
Look, I was about to say, you don't see us fighting it.
Yeah. But shout out to Papa John's for teaching me profit and loss in business side of
that's what I was about to say. There you go.
If I didn't have them there years of management, and I had a store by the end of it, I had the Shelbyville Road store before I quit on them. Okay. But yeah, so shout out to Fruitease. That's why I got my business mindset.
Shout out to Fruitease.
Every hero has to have an origin story. So
you know what I'm saying? So now it's like I never work for another motherfucker where I gotta do inventory and profit and loss and all of this good stuff, unless it's me or my homies.
Right.
I definitely give that knowledge to the homies.
Feel you.
Fruitease over the last year has granted me opportunities I never thought that I would have had, and just the opportunities to dream and think of things that I never would have allowed myself to think was regular or attainable. So shout out to that. I feel like everybody who got an idea of starting a business or who wants to start a business, they should at least try it, like fail first. And then if not, you know what I'm saying, do what you find what you really here for.
So like staying on that same thing, like how did you get started? Because just to preface, whatever you're about to say, it's not too many of us, people that look like us, that do stuff like you're doing. Like, how did you even get started? How does that even come about? Like, oh, I know I have a passion for this.
Right. Did you start with a garden?
Nobody in my life ever gardened. And like in my family, they barely drank tea in my family too, though. So it's just kind of, we bought a house in 2020 and we got land. We had backyard, side yard. And I was like, yo, so I think I got some some Asiatic lilies from my son's grandmother. And she was like, "Yeah, you should plant these in your yard. They'll look good with those." But I just put some new shrubs and stuff in the front of the yard. And, I was just trying to make the house look a little better. So I put those down. She said, "They'll grow back every year." So the next year later, they grew out. And I was like, "Oh, shit." The flowers grew back. So I was happy about that. So I'm going to plant some more flowers. So I grew some sunflowers. My son's mom loves sunflowers. So I was like, "I'm going to plant some." I didn't know how big sunflowers got. So these bad boys is like 8 feet tall and like, what I'm saying, about this big. So I was like, I'm gonna start taking some of these seeds out so I can keep growing these every year. So I grew the sunflower that second year. And when they started growing, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to grow some watermelons then, because it was about watermelon time. I started growing
Okay.
watermelons, but the sunflower will really set it off because the stem probably got about this thick and it was healthier. So I was like, oh, I can actually grow stuff. I never thought about that. So I grew the sunflowers, I grew watermelons that first year. From there, I was just needing I think I started growing like parsley, cilantro, just different stuff inside jars, inside little planters in the house because I was like, I knew I can grow stuff. So I was like, okay, I can grow this. So I'm looking up hydroponics and different things like that because I was teaching at the nonprofit with the kids. So I was trying to find different classes and different things that I could teach them with, along with me gardening too. So it just started off as just me just occupying myself and just learning more, just more and more interested. And I started growing things that I actually like because I grew like tomatoes and stuff like it the first year when I grew the watermelons. But when the watermelons grew, I had like sugar baby watermelon. It was mad sweet. I had cucumber,
Gosh.
sage, lavender. So when I started growing like the sage and the lavender and the chamomile, I started growing those just really because I was gardening. I had a lot of like leafy greens and stuff like that, and I didn't want to use pesticides. So I was trying to figure out how I could not use pesticides. So I was looking up things, and I found out about companion planting. So with companion planting, instead of you putting pesticides and stuff out there, you put marigolds or lavender or chamomile or onion bulbs or garlic bulbs in between
Yep.
certain things, and it deters like aphids, moths, fungal gnats, things like that. So instead of you putting these chemicals on your thing, you got natural things that are say that kale draws aphids. You put a few onion bulbs around there, and onion bulbs is gonna only make the soil more like sulfuric too, though. So it's gonna help the soil under there too. So it's helping
Okay.
your plant grows whole lot stronger while keeping bugs away from it. So look up companion plant for sure. I'll probably have a Fruitease like gardening book coming soon, but I'm doing everything on my own. But you start learning those things, and I start growing them. So it's like I'm not gonna just have these little flowers growing out here and not utilize them. So I was looking to see what I can use them for. You could use it for hair, skin, nail. You can make tea. So I was like, instead of me letting them die out or wilt, I'll go out there and clip them before then. I had a dehydrator at the time. Start dehydrating everything, man. I start putting everything inside little jars and just put it up or put the name on it. I had no really intent, full idea what I was going to use it for, but I just didn't want to be growing all these things and spending money on seeds and this, that, and the other, and not getting my bang for my buck. I'm pretty frugal, so I said, yeah, let me utilize all that. And as I got into that, like trying to deter away from coffee, it just kind of brought in that tea because I had so much stuff just stored up at the house. So from there, I was making lemon pepper seasoning and orange pepper seasoning with my orange zest and my lemon zest. So when I would peel oranges, instead of me just throwing the peel out, I would zest it and then dehydrate it and then throw it in jars. And I was like, what can I use this for?
Yeah.
So I started making, I wanted to make like lemon oils and like orange oils for like mood stability. Like it helps to like calm you and soothe you and things like that. But before I got into like the oils and things, I got more into the teas. But I'll be having the oils soon too. But just trying to like fully utilize everything that you got
Right.
without wasting anything is kind of how it started, honestly. And then from there, just like, oh, this shit's way healthier than I got a lot of this shit that I could just make great tasting drink with, and it's healthier than me going to go get a Big Red, a Sprite, a Gatorade, anything like that, Starbucks. And then you start looking like I was going to Starbucks every day, 2 or 3 times a day, spending $7 to $10 on a drink. And I was getting nothing from that but caffeine, just a little energy for me to crash harder later. And now I'm drinking teas and there's no crash. I feel good in the next morning. It's giving me more than if I didn't drink, you know what I'm saying? So it's helping me and it tastes good at the same time. So I should start figuring out better ways. I was like, I gotta start making better flavors. I start trying to make different names just to make it a little bit more interesting for the people. And it just kind of took off, honestly. Just a dude
What
with crazy ideas.
and what do you have in your garden now?
It's in my house. It's literally in my side yard. I don't got as much as I had going the last few years, but I got a peach tree, Arkansas black apple tree, raspberry, blackberry, and blueberry bushes. I got asparagus that's been growing out there for the last 4 years. It comes back every year. Sage.
What?
Lemon balm. Got about 9 different types of mint, like mojito mint, chocolate mint, Kentucky kernel mint, mint julep, apple mint, spearmint, sweet mint. It's a few of them, man. And then I got about 4 different cucumbers growing out there right now, but I'm looking to grow about like 8 different types this year. I got like cucamelons, a dragon's egg cucumber, Argentina cucumbers, and Himalayan cucumbers. I ate a cucumber almost every day. I was eating a cucumber right before I hopped on here with y'all. I had to have a smacker real quick for a nigga telling me I was eating a healthy glizzy again. Nigga told me, I let nigga see me in the street walking with a
Crazy.
cucumber.
Right.
And like, oh,
Hey,
man, this nigga's eating a healthy glizzy. I heard a nigga say it on social media. I hope that nigga seen the social media, because if not, it was a good one off the top of the head. Because I
The
was saying, hey,
Clizzy
come on,
guy.
chill, little
The
nigga, man.
Clizzy.
right.
I'm 34.
You seen? I know.
Yeah.
I know you seen some of those videos where they like when you eating a banana around other niggas.
Yeah,
The nigga was like
that's the one
cutting
I
it up
see.
and shit.
Nigga said, yeah. Your boy eating a healthy glizzy. Yo, come on, man. We used to smack bananas in
Like,
school.
bro, come on,
Now
bro.
you can't just
Right?
try
I
to keep
can't
your
eat a
potassium
banana.
up. My
I can't be
potassium
healthy.
low.
Eat a
Right.
potato.
I thought
That's
I was good
hilarious.
fast.
No, that makes complete sense though. Like a coffee drinker that migrated over to teas. You know what I mean?
I
And
still
like
drink
figuring
coffee.
that
I
out.
still drink
Like,
coffee.
okay,
So I
how?
actually make coffees and okra waters too. So it's just to let y'all know.
What's okra water?
It's like a slimy water, but it hydrates the body, and it gets like the blood circulating a whole lot better. And for women, it kind of like give you a little bit moisture down there. But it's like a super, like it's better than
Hey,
Oh,
Pedialyte and Gatorade and all that. So yeah, so it's stuff like that. But I
for
got
real?
youth root, black maca root, ashwagandha. I got I'm dropping immunities and
you got the
Okay.
right shit.
sensuality.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Okra, bro, I gotta fuck with you.
yeah, y'all gotta
Okra
look it
water.
up.
I'm
It's
writing that
mad
down.
slimy, so it's an acquired kind of taste. Cause you'll
Yeah.
chop your okra up, you'll soak it in the water overnight. But how I do it is I add like ginger or lime or ginger and lemon to it. So it gives it like a nice little snap, but at the same time, it's mad refreshing, dude. So it's like some people take it in the shot form. Some women I see on social media just wake up and have a big ass cup and just gulp that shit down. And you can mix I got a bunch of dehydrated fruit inside of there, so I can mix whatever fruit that I want into it. So just for the future. It's kind of like have y'all had boba?
Yes.
Like boba tea, love boba. So imagine if you just took all those, like an old jar and just mashed all them open and then just try to drink how, you would
Okay.
imagine
I
how
got
it's
you.
slimy, it's
Right.
really, it's
It's
goopy,
slimy.
Right.
Right.
it's thick. But
Right.
it's
All
crazy
right.
refreshing, kind of like hibiscus. So yeah, I tried it. I grew,
Okay.
I got about 4 or 5 okra plants out there growing right now. They're small, but when they start growing, I have those popping from the garden.
If I wanted to start my own garden, what would you tell, if anybody, what would you tell a beginner to start at? And maybe some tips to look for.
And then like I came across different people, and if we want to go like to a cheaper place, I would say go to Walmart. Walmart, you can get soil from almost any range. You can get really good soil for like a nice price. Mother Earth and Fox Farms, really really good soil. If y'all garden,
Okay.
check that out. They have really cheap trees. So like if you want to try to get you a little tree or something like that, that's where I got my peach tree from. Because if you go anywhere else, you're gonna pay about $150 to $189 for like a peach tree, apple tree. But that's because it's like at a plant nursery, and they actually take care of them, and they got people who knows what those plants need. They fertilize it and stuff like that. So it's probably gonna be a lot healthier. So it's worth it for you to spend that money. But you go to Kroger's, you can come across a really, really good one that just didn't need too much care, and it's only about $60 plus. You can get you a peach tree, and it survives. A girl just asked me yesterday, said, I didn't know that they could survive the winters. My peach tree, Princess Peach, is fucking 4 years old. So she's great. She's grown peaches
Whoa,
every year.
that's
And
crazy.
she's getting way bigger than she's ever gotten too, though. Because I've been learning different fertilizer techniques and different stuff to use for it. But Walmart, if you want to go on the cheap end, because you can get like little planters and little starter kits, like the big one, like where you can do 100 something seeds in there at a time for about $20. So you can get those little pieces and stuff like starter kits from there. But if you want to go and get actual plants to just put down in your garden, I would say go to like East Market Street. It's a place called Fresh Start, and it's Plant Kingdom. Plant Kingdom. So they will have everything you need inside of Plant Kingdom. East Market, right before you get to
Okay.
Baxter,
Yeah.
peach
Yeah.
trees,
Yeah.
apple trees, pear trees. They got all types of hot peppers, herbs. I just was in there the other day. They got the purple sweet potato in there, and I just got a ube chai
Oh,
that I
dude.
started making. So I'm gonna
Might be my
go and get a
Wi-Fi.
bunch of those
I
and
can't
grow
hear
them
y'all.
inside of my garden, so I can have my ube chais.
I've had purple potatoes, but I think they were Peruvian. I've never had the sweet potatoes, so I gotta have it.
So it's called ube, and it's like I guess it's like natural to Africa. So it's got a lot of benefits in it. So I got a ube chai and a ube matcha that I just dropped like last month. I'm still mixing around on the names, but I think I'm gonna go with like Midnight Garden tea or some Midnight Garden matcha because it's like purple and green. It's got a dope look. I
Midnight
haven't. I
matcha.
think I got a matcha and I got a chai, but yeah. Y'all like matcha? I fuck with
Midnight
matcha.
matcha. Yeah.
Yes.
Midnight
You said yeah? Okay, so my
Mid-
thing was
Yes, I do.
I was gonna have a quarter zip and matcha pull up. And I was gonna have everybody pull up in quarter zips, and we was gonna have like just meet and greet different people. Whoever pull up with their quarter zips, I'm gonna give free matchas out to. So we're gonna get that set up. It's probably gonna be like the 16-ounce jar though, but I'm gonna do it soon just because I've been wanting to do that since like the middle of last year. So now that we talking about it, I know more people that like matcha. I'm gonna have to holler at Study so we can pull on up at the studio, man. Have everybody
Sure.
come over, they quarter zips and network, man.
I like that idea. I like that idea of
That's been going strong in my
ways how
head for a long time. I ain't really spoke on it that much, but the quarter zip and matcha
nah.
pull up is gonna have to happen.
So before I forget, how do you come up with your flavors? I know you got your garden and you got all
Right.
of these different ingredients and
Right.
vegetables and everything, but like, how do you? I'm gonna pick this with this. You know what I mean? Like, how do you come
So
up
it
with that?
started off as
Benefits.
just me
So
just
you
being
balancing it.
I feel like not weird, but like weird in a good way. Just thinking in my head, like what fruits would be good together? What fruits have I tried together? Would it be good together? And it's a lot of like normal fruit combos out there. Like a raspberry, strawberry, blueberry, orange, lemon, lime, or something like that. So I've had those, and then I just try to find different fruit that I can kind of make it mine with, and then even at that, like Starbucks has dropped a few things that I was just like, oh shit, I bet I can make that. And it's gonna be, real tea and real fruit inside of it. So it ain't no problem with trying to be a little competitive sometimes too, though. But yeah, it's just sometimes like, Starbucks dropped like they just dropped a mango cream chai. So I was like, oh, I got mango and I got cream, and my chais people love the chais that I make. So I made it, and I had like a case ordered of those the day that I made it. So, you know, uh, sometimes it's ideals from from the out, and then sometimes I'm just sitting here in my office, and it's just like, yo, like the other day, I seen a star fruit. So I was like, ooh, where can I get a
I
star fruit? So I think I'm
love
gonna go to
star fruit.
Whole
Love
Foods
star.
and try to find some star fruit pretty soon, and I'll be dropping a tea with some star fruit. And I got that blue spirulina, which is like it's a blue algae. I tried to drop a tea last year. It was blue, and I called it Under the Sea, but it didn't stick. So I'll be revamping up the Under the Sea with the star fruit and blue spirulina, and I'll find another fruit or two to combo with the star fruit, and I'll be revamping the Under the Sea tea. So it just
I like
usually
it.
just me seeing stuff, and like if I got a bunch of fruit already, like all the fruit that I got now, I feel like I've already kind of mixed and matched besides 2 or 3 of them that I just now added to the menu. But I'm still looking for other fruit to kind of go and get, like, so I can get it in bulk, and then I can bring it home, chop it up, dehydrate it, and just have it in the powder form. So when I'm ready to try something new, I can do it. And then I got a lot of people who's looking for collabs, and when they have events and vendor events and stuff like that, they want me to drop special teas for them. So I've had about 3 of them, I think, that I've dropped special teas for. I had a workout event with Amber, Body by Am. She got a workout studio, and she's a workout instructor. So she had her 26th birthday, and she was like, we want you to have your teas here. Could you craft like a special tea? So she wanted me just to craft a special tea, but in my mind, it's like, oh, if we are working out, I'm gonna make a post-workout tea. So I ended up having my Pump It Up tea that I ended up making, and I ended up adding it to the menu because it had a great review. It was watermelon, cucumber, beetroot with hibiscus and lime juice, because like the beetroot and the lime juice helps the lime juice helps to open up for the beetroot to kind of get that blood circulation flowing even better. On top of the hibiscus, it's great for blood circulation, libido, lowering and regulating your blood pressure, good stuff like that.
You love
I figured after
libido.
you worked it out, you could do that. You know what I'm saying? You could do that, and then you got this
Working out.
watermelon and beetroot powder, and then I got fresh squeezed cucumber in there for the hydration also. So now you got this drink that's gonna help you after you work out, or, you know what I'm saying, help that muscle pump and then help your muscle recover as well. And then that's where I dropped the ube chai too, and I brought that third. But I didn't drive it as a ube chai. I think I just brought it as a ube tea because I didn't want to put the milk in it after the workout. But that's good for muscle recovery after workout. Iron, a little bit of iron. It had a lot of benefit for that purple sweet potato, honestly. And just a few other ones that I just kind of dropped to kind of help people post-workout after they had that dope event. It's a great tasting drink, and at the same time, it's going to help the body recover. So they loved it, and I had about 8 people that hit me up for like 2 weeks after that event. After they would leave her spot, they would call me up to come get a tea. So that worked out pretty well.
You need to bring that one specifically to the Black Farmers Market for all the performers, because I feel like they might need
that's what I said, because
need a hit of that.
first week,
You feel me?
that first week that passed, I didn't bring none of the new ones. I said I'm gonna wait till the second week just because I didn't want to overload everybody who haven't tried my new. I've probably dropped at least 10 new teas since last year's farmers market, and that was the first one yesterday. So I probably brought like all of the first flavors that I ever made at this first one. So now this one, now that you recommended it, you said that with the Pump It Up would be there. But I'm gonna have to add like 2 of the other new ones on top of that with the Pump It Up. And y'all know I usually have like the half gallons that I pour for samples. So I have those. I'll bring the Pump It Up for a sample. That way people already know what they're getting in for. So whenever I do that, usually the few that I have in the sample.
No, I was just gonna say let the artist sample it because they might need it. You feel me? I'll be specific.
I'm gonna give it to them. Do y'all eat cucumbers?
Not really.
Like
honestly,
and cucumber water is
I
a
will.
thing that I'm
Right. I've had it in as an ingredient and stuff. I don't eat cucumbers by themselves.
I got a cucumber tea, and it's good for sinus and mucus relief. It's got mullein leaf in it, but I do lemonades now. I don't know if I told y'all. So I got a cucumber lemonade, and people's not doing that yet. So I'm trying to let y'all know that, as well as me doing like watermelon, blueberry, strawberry, raspberry, papaya, kiwi, pink guava, passion fruit, all those flavors as lemonades. I got a cucumber lemonade that's actually better than all of them. And that's what I was pushing last week at the farmers market for hydration. And so it's fresh juice cucumbers and fresh squeezed lemons that I do at the crib. Well, I came out and they had a great turnout for the cucumber lemonade. People that don't even like cucumbers was like, I sound nasty. I said, just try it. They loved it.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's what I was about to say. I'm gonna hold you to your word. You said it's better than all that.
It is. I bought like 10 cucumbers from the farmers market that just passed. So I got a whole lot of fresh cucumbers at the house for me to juice and bring back around for the next farmers market.
One last thing, real quick. You were talking about making special flavors for special events. This is an OddPod exclusive right here. Did you say you was thinking about an iPod?
Yeah, I was.
An ID.
Yeah.
We got
to have to figure out y'all favorite fruit combo and what type of benefits y'all looking for inside of it.
Okay.
Or if y'all got a favorite type of tea that y'all like, because y'all like tea, right? So, I got like oolong, jasmine green, aromatic black tea, chamomile, lavender. I'll send y'all the menu of like every tea that I got and all the fruit that I got. And either y'all can craft it or y'all can just give me some ideas and I'll especially, do something, crazy for y'all. Because y'all got ashwagandha and black maca root, yucca root.
Right.
I would like the idea of us maybe doing it in person, making a video, promote, you know what I'm saying?
But I just want to get it crafted. And then after I get it crafted, I'll come with the with the jars I'll come with the jars with the teas in it, and I come with the tea bags,
And
and we
try
can
it.
go wherever, shoot it. A content of us whipping it up. I could bring
Yeah, right.
if we go with something out of the garden, I could even get like I could bring fresh leaves and we can mortar and pestle it and make it fresh.
So that's what I'm talking about. Do some shit
You know
like
what I'm saying?
that. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said that's
about
why I
to
want
figure
to do like a live tea experience in the future once I get my space. So that
That's what I
way
was
when
about to
people
say.
come and you can be able to go out to the garden, the botanical tea garden, pick your leaves, get whatever fruit you want, chop it on up,
You
mash it in
own
the
to
mortar and
something.
pestle. We'll steep
You
it and
own to
we'll go.
something.
So,
You know,
You
we
own to
talk about
something.
bourbon experiences and everything in Louisville, Kentucky.
yeah.
Like that whole experience itself. Like I've even been to Chicago. I've made my own cologne with Ashley. Made her own perfume. Blah
Yeah.
da da. Those kind of experiences. Make your own soap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pottery. Things
We
like
just
that.
been a
So like
creative. That pulls me in.
that's a niche, but that's a niche experience right there. Like,
Yeah.
come make it. Like, I've been as many places, you know, that I've seen and done, that would be something that would be
Yeah.
really dope, and I feel like will really do well. So, we like not 100, we 1,000% behind that idea. We
That might be
definitely,
the first people that
you
had
know
to
what I mean?
come out with me, and we had to do
No,
see,
Hey,
I've been talking to a few people about having these tea talks, so if we had to pull y'all for a
no,
tea talk to the
I would
garden,
be
we'll pull
so
some leaves up, we'll mash them on down, and we'll French press them
big.
down and make us some. Or actually, we could actually use my tea kit. We just throw
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
mashed leaves inside
That
here with our
show
fruit.
that to the people.
Okay, so I do have my tea kits. I usually have it in a box, but my boxes ran out, so I did it in this little nice little way. It comes with a strainer for your tea. You'll put your tea down inside of her. How many packs of tea you want inside of her? I usually do about 10 of them inside of the box with all of this for about $50. So you get about $120 worth of tea, fruit teas things for $50. So it's pretty good. But for this without the box, I'm doing probably about $35 because the box was a little expensive. But this is a steep your own tea kit. Whatever fruit you want inside of her, whatever tea you want inside of her, you can craft your own, even if it's not a tea that I made on my menu. I've told people multiple times over again, you can go to that craft your own menu and look at any of the fruits on there, any of the teas on there. You can make exactly what your heart desires. So you know what I'm saying? Some people are like, oh, I don't like ginger and I like everything else. Or I don't like the lemon in there, but I like it. So I'm allergic to strawberries, but I like everything else. Just tell me your specialty. Just craft it. Just tell me, hey, I want this without that. It's simple.
See,
But
like
people,
that.
I feel like some people feel like they're being difficult, but it's like, yo, I deliver every day, Monday through Friday, from like
Uh,
11 in the morning to about 5:30, and I come home and clock in for my third shift job. It is what I do. I do it because I want to, not because I necessarily have to. I do
right,
it because
right.
it's my business and I'm loving and growing. So it's all a pleasure for me.
it ain't work.
All right.
Yeah, it's definitely don't work.
All right, judge my I make a morning shot that I think my wife found on TikTok like years ago, so we've been making it for a minute. So judge it, see if I'm right, see if I'm doing right. I got oranges with a lemon, ginger and turmeric,
100?
black pepper to activate the turmeric,
Yeah.
a little agave, and coconut water.
Yeah.
I'll mix it up. I'll strain it, the juice, you know, with like a cheesecloth or something, and then
Man, you
I'll
need a
use it
tea
as
kit. I'm
a
about to
morning
bring y'all
shot.
some tea kits when I get some on me. I'm gonna bring you, especially because you make teas. One of these, they don't gotta be a fruit tea, but forget a
That's cool.
cheesecloth,
That's
man.
I got
It's
you.
tedious. It makes you not want to do it every morning, right? The cheesecloth.
Right.
So no, that right there, that's a 100 out of 10 right there. That's a great tea right there. What
Okay.
do you do you do you use like what do you do like a green tea? Or if you got any jasmine green tea, you could put that in there and help a lot. Just kind of like a natural
Know what
like
teas I
for like
have in
energy.
there. I have to check. I have to check what
Yeah,
teas I
so I'll
have.
say
I don't
you
know
do that and
exactly
throw
which
you
ones.
like a just a plain like the tea leaves in there on top of that, man, and it'll add a little more to it. But all of that, man, because
Okay.
I make like a little medicine ball and I do all of that inside of it besides the not the turmeric or the black pepper. But recently I just
Okay.
did a few of them with the black pepper in it because I got that hot honey.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Ashley is hot honey. She's from the farmer's market too, and she got
Okay.
some spiced, it's like peppered honey, and oh man, are you mix it in the tea? That spice with the sweetness. 'Cause I mixed it in a few of my fruit teas. I did like an immunity one for my sore throat. I used like
Okay.
spalette from the garden, lemon balm, and mint. and I put like orange, lemon, and ginger inside of it with the jasmine green tea. And man,
Okay.
I'm coming back right now. So that's definitely a good go-to. And it's like a natural, kind of like a medicine ball kind of vibe. For sure, for sure.
Okay.
So I take that every morning. It'll do a little bit more than, medicine. It's just kind of like an everyday thing to get your body going, blood flowing. Throw some like
Yep.
beetroot inside of her in the morning to go help with like the libido. You got juicing? A little beetroot. I like some cucumber.
Do we have one?
Well,
I
he
don't
said
think
we
so.
might. Yeah, I guess because I
I
know
don't
people
think
don't
so.
think to get beets, but you got your few beets. They got a nice little shelf life, so they'll just kick it inside the fridge. I ask for more battered potatoes and just juice you some and throw it in a jar or a cup and just use it to pour inside that every morning with your shot, and it just kind of help get that little energy flowing. If you didn't put no tea in there, and a little natural energy. I'm
I got a
learning more about
homie. Juice Daddy, 502. That's who I get my beetroot juice from
Oh, I
generally.
think I was watching.
He's a farmer's market.
Did you do an interview with him?
Oh, not yet. I gotta get him.
Maybe did he do
Jared,
an interview
I
with
gotta get
somebody
your ass
else?
on here.
Man,
Light
maybe he
skin.
did an
He's a
interview
light
with
skin,
somebody on
kind of big
Instagram
dude.
and I seen it. Do we do smoothies?
Oh, he just that. Well, at least I haven't seen him in a while. But I'm pretty sure it's still just juices,
Okay.
not teas.
Shout out
Just
to the
like strictly.
$5 strawberry lady.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just want to start quick little intermission on that. Cause I was gonna take a bite of one of them. I'd be mad and post them. I'm sorry, y'all. But hey,
Sheesh.
Beautiful.
I
I
can't
know.
wait to craft. I can't wait to craft a tea for y'all. And when I say I can't wait for Big Mike to come back in town too, because I'm gonna be crafting the tea for him too.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's a good place to start. For people who don't know, that was definitely one. I
Mhm.
saw you talk about it on Big and Lazy. Shout out Big and Lazy. You know, that's our dog. Great interview with
Big and
him.
late.
I'm trying not to ask too many
Yeah,
questions on that one. Y'all go check out one. Y'all go check out one
go
now.
check it out
That's
because
a
that
good
was
interview.
definitely love. He dove in, man, and that was like my second time meeting him, and it's just all love. That's why I say I love it when I can just get around like-minded people and just be
Right.
100% genuine.
That's
So
our
I was
homie for real.
at Couch is mad comfortable. Yeah, he was telling me, he was like, "Man, have you talked to them?" I was like, "Man, I can't wait till they holler at me, man." That was back when. Then y'all did
Right.
study, and I was
Nah.
like, "Yeah, it's
Yeah,
coming.
got
It's
to.
coming.
Got
It's
to.
coming.
Got it.
It's
Right.
coming, man.
He felt it.
It's coming.
He felt it.
It's gotta."
But no. But if people don't know Big Mike, he tried Bill Legend and another
And
flavor, and he
the
was
sweet potato
floored.
pie chai is the one that he loved.
Sweet potato pie chai.
So how that started was I see he was last time he came. I tried to hit him and he was already heading back. Cause I see him made a post about being in Louisville. So the next time I
Okay.
seen it, it was just like a week or so later, or 2 weeks later, and I was like, I was back here working at nighttime. So I'm gonna DM him now. So I was like, hey, I got teas. I don't know if you fool with teas, but I'd like to get you some teas. Da da da. Wrote back, say he loved teas. So I told him I'll meet up with him. I pulled up on him and dropped off maybe like 5 or 6 teas for him. Tried all of them, loved them. Hit me up like seconds after I pulled off and was like, yo, this shit's fire, man. Da, 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 da. Made a post, and then like his wife wrote under the post and was like, he done drunk all these teas and then it saved me none. So I was like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna send you the menu and I'll come drop you off 2 flavors that you need. She was gonna pay me. I told her, no, don't worry about it. So I dropped it off to her. And I'm not even thinking nothing of it. I'm just trying to get them to try the teas. From there, he called
Right.
me back and was like, yo, I need like, we probably going back out of 10, but I'm gonna stay and I need like a case of those. So he ended up ordering a case and brought all my jars back that I gave him for free. So it's just like not even a loss.
Damn.
I do like every 4 jars you return, you get a free tea. But granted, I gave him out for free.
Okay.
He just gave them all back, and so he bought a case of them from me and made like 4 videos of it. And really, like, the word of mouth really went crazy after that. So shout out to Big Mike for sure, for sure. All love.
Shout
We
out
supposed to
to
be
Big
connecting
Mike.
whenever he come back down here because I definitely do want to craft that tea for him. I definitely need to craft a tea for Big and Lazy too. So we all got to get together one day and just be in there with all the fruit and the teas together and just craft this shit together. But nah, I love
That would be
crafting it.
dope.
And that's why I say, and even at that, like I wouldn't mind like if y'all would like if y'all want like a desk holder, I got like a lot of epoxy inside of here. I could fill it up with like a little dye and we could put it in the background, like, a little paperweight.
I'll put it
Oh,
right on
yeah,
I'll put it right
Yeah,
on
because
yeah.
there.
I'm planning
Hey,
on putting one up there, but it's so far away. So I was like, I'm gonna have to figure out who got like podcasts and stuff like that, and I can bring y'all a few free teas, and y'all can throw that
I
bad
take
boy back
I
there.
take I put that right there.
For
Right?
I
sure.
put it right there.
Look, I craft y'all tea for y'all and drop off like 5, 6 of them to y'all. Y'all just throw one of these little paperweights in the background, and we'll make it the same color,
So
Without a doubt.
whatever y'all tea is. Hey,
Without
since
a
that's
fucking
we talking about crafting actual my fault.
no, I'm just saying that's a good plan.
No, for sure. Like I'll put that right behind me, right here.
Let's do it. I'm gonna get them whipped up. I got like 2 pounds of epoxy behind me. This is my creative station back here.
So, like, speaking of that, talking about crafting teas, like, if I'm asking too much, just tell me.
Nah,
Like, how do you
you
actually
good.
craft a tea? You know what I mean? Is
Not
it
good.
is it just
I like
straight
that
up
question.
put my ingredients on a strainer, or is it, you say you have powder? Like,
Okay, so it's just depending on what I'm crafting, but for the most part, like I usually know like the benefits and stuff for like typical thing when people asking me, they tell me they looking for whether or not it's libido, I got high blood pressure, I got sleep apnea, got sore throat. I know typical what to lean towards, but then I go towards I got like a list in my phone of just like all the teas and like tons of benefits for each of them. So it's just the fact of the matter that I just go to that if I don't come with nothing off the top of the head. And from there, I ask them, like, what kind of fruit you like. But a lot of people are usually pretty picky and just like, no, you just whip something up for me. So I just like, yo, I'm just trying to be more
mhm,
personal for you. So you automatically like it. But they always love it, though. So but when I do it is I'll pick those leaves just according to what they need as far as benefits, as far as crafting it. And then I got my fruit. So I take my fruit, I chop them up, put them inside of my dehydrator, dehydrate them overnight. The next day I put them inside of my grinder and I blend it down to a powder. So I got jars of fruit powders all inside of my apothecary. So when I go to do it, I take whatever scoop of whatever they need out of her, whatever tea that they need, and then say that they needed like a libido boost tea or estrogen boost or pH balance. I got black maca, ashwagandha, urethral root. I'm getting shit legit by the summer. But if they need anything like that, I'll just add a scoop of that inside of it. I tie the bag off and I add the sweetener. So I do offer my teas unsweetened with honey or with sugar. I usually make them just typically with a sugar, but with the honey it's $2 extra. 'Cause honey is a little bit more expensive. But I add the sweetener inside of her,
of
throw the
course.
bag in, I let the tea kettle steep and get hot, and then I pour it on in there. Whether or not they want a hot tea, I just fill the jar all the way up. If they want a cold tea, I fill it up halfway, and then fill it the rest of the way with ice, and you got your tea. That's the whole boy. And I don't mind to tell it because it's like I would like if I got a lot of kids that I teach at the nonprofit who's like, oh, I want to get into doing teas or lemonades. I don't mind that other people are doing what I'm doing. Like that's not why I'm doing it to compete with
yeah.
nobody. I'm doing it one because I like doing it, and two because it fulfills me. It gives me a sense of joy. So the more people I meet that do what I do, it kind of gonna make me feel a little bit more better too. Honestly, so.
That's
That's why I
smart.
want to start these tea talks around Louisville so nobody feels like a competitive vibe or like somebody don't like them, which I shop with a lot of herbalists around Louisville anyway. So shout out to them. Health Daddy Wow, sheesh, Soulful Solutions.
Right. Yeah,
Damn, I'm
Health
gonna forget
Daddy.
some people because there's so many people. Everybody at the farmer's market, anybody that I follow on Instagram, I fuck with all y'all, man. All the herbalists. So I'm gonna have tea talks with everybody and just kind of talk, how y'all got into it and what y'all want to get
Definitely.
from it, what y'all looking to get from this too. So, you know, it's gonna be
Dope.
fun. Got a lot of stuff coming for the summer, y'all.
You know what would be like the best thing, like since we're in early May, if I was
Mhm.
to start like with something today, what would be a seasonal, the best, I don't know, thing to
Tomatoes,
start with?
them are gonna grow. You wanna go herbs?
Are they?
Eating herb right now.
Okay.
The ones you really don't want to go with right now is kind of like the leafy greens because it's getting real hot and humid. So it's going to draw like
Okay.
Makes sense.
bugs and aphids and slugs and stuff like that. So if you do it, you want companion plant, stuff like that. But you can go raspberries,
Okay.
blueberries, strawberries right now. Watermelons are a little late, but it's still perfect for it. So you can really start you some watermelons now if you want to do it now. um,
Okay. Like
shit.
literally.
Oh man, zucchini, squash, stuff like that. You can grow all that right now. Carrots, radishes, beets. You start those, and if you start you some carrots
Okay.
and radishes, go
Yeah.
ahead and start you some
Okay. All
watermelons
that.
too. And those are aerate the soil for your watermelon. So when they start growing, the roots it'll have more air down there to work and grow and branch out better. Like if it's more compact in your soil. So yeah, them like carrots and like everything that grows under the ground, ginger, garlic, radishes, beet. But radishes is gonna be perfect to grow with your watermelon because you just throw them in the same plant there, and they're gonna help each other out. Yeah.
Okay.
So right now, start those radishes, beets,
That's dope.
watermelons, cantaloupes, cucumbers,
Would you call it companion planting or something?
companion planting. Yeah, so it's just like certain things it just
Yeah,
help
that's
deter
crazy.
what certain other plants draw to it. So whether or not it's like slugs or the
Right. That's
little
dope.
white bugs, and even at that, you can go on Amazon and buy you a like a little thing of ladybugs. Buy you some ladybugs, take them, let them loose in your garden. They gonna tear everything up. They're warriors. And they don't really food
Really?
Interesting.
like your
Shout
vegetables. Yeah,
out to
they
the
fucking up
ladybug.
bugs. And shout out to ladybugs, man. I got a newfound love for ladybugs and bees just since I've been gardening for the last 4 or 5 years. Just because it's like, oh,
Oh, I
okay.
love that's what I just told that's what I told
I fool with
I
y'all, man. I
I
fool
was
with y'all
literally
the
telling
long
my
way.
mama this today. I'm like, I mess with the bees. I'm like, y'all are
Yeah,
crazy. Bees
we
is
couldn't be doing
dope.
shit
Go
without
ahead.
bees for real, for real. Like we would have to be out here like oh yeah. So I
They
didn't get
they
into that.
pollinate all our shit.
So I actually self-pollinate, and so just imagine if we had to do that ourselves all the time. So you can self-pollinate things. Like once my watermelons start growing, I start seeing my flower and my buds popping, I get out there and self-pollinate. I don't wait on no bees. I still let them do their thing, but I'll pop off the male flower, go over to the female flower, rub it all inside of that bad boy, flick it on off. You pregnant, and we good. Simple as that.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Is
But
it? That's it.
I know
That's crazy.
I'm never settled with two, so I always do two. I've never settled with one, so I do like two. I grab two male plants and do it over the female just to be sure has some enough pollen on there, and then I just flick it, and you'll see it when bad boys start going. Yeah, yeah. Once I learned I could do it, I felt real freaky. I said, "Yo, this is wild. This is kind of crossing the line
Freaky
right
teeth.
now." Had me in the garden like this. Nigga looking over my shoulder in the garden. I feel like I was doing something wrong. My
That's
son walk out the door. I said,
crazy.
"What you doing, Daddy?"
That's freaky.
Nothing,
That's
dude.
interesting.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
simple.
Right.
hey.
Hey,
We're just
come
we're
be
just
a
playing.
ass.
We're just playing.
Yeah, and then, yo, they're getting to know each other.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's
But yeah, so
interesting
with
for real though.
cucumbers and watermelons, I do it super easy. But like with peppers and like tomatoes, they like self-pollinate, so you don't got to worry about that. Like my peach tree self-pollinating too.
You ever and that's what I always so that's what I always wondered about too, because I read that like peach trees were like can be notoriously like difficult at times
Yeah, they can be,
to keep up.
but
Maybe I'm tripping.
I just mine has it, but a lot of
Go
people
ahead.
who I've talked to, but it's like I do nothing extra. I gave it good soil in the beginning. I fertilized it pretty well. Like last year, I neglected it, so I
Okay.
probably only got like 20 peaches off of it. But I just started a business, so it wasn't like 20 peaches was
Mhm.
good for me. And then I like took almost all the leaves off of it and had
Right.
leaves for teas. So it did its job
Right.
last year. So
See,
last year was just more about leaves off the tree. This year I'll get a bunch of peaches and leaves. It's got more leaves than I've ever seen on it. It's got way more branches on it now too. So Princess Peach is in full effect right now.
how much space do you need? How much space you need?
I don't. I use like my side yard. I could flip my camera and show you my backyard, but it ain't shit. It's just a big ass trampoline, but it's
No,
huge, and I don't even garden in my backyard. I
okay,
use like
that's
a
what I was about to
narrow
say. That's what I was about to say. I thought they were
pathway on
big,
my
bro.
side of my house. So this year, I think I'm for Halloween. I'm gonna start a pumpkin
Okay.
patch in the backyard for my kids. So I'm gonna do the pumpkin patch, and I might try to do corn. Corn's pretty difficult because you kind of gotta pollinate those yourself because they got the little silks that hang off the top of it, and that's how you pollinate them to make. And you gotta
Yep.
make sure every silk is pollinated, or you're gonna have like missing kernels in your corn. So it's like you need like a really really big field because they kind of self pollinate themselves, but you can pollinate it yourself because it's like when the wind blows, the pollen goes off and they're just like pollinating themselves. But
Right.
you can go out there and take two of
They
them next to
keep
each other and do
right.
that, but they wouldn't probably be as
you might
good
not be
looking
perfect.
as normal. It wouldn't be perfect corn, but I still wanted to attempt it. So I think this year, once it gets a little cooler, I can just focus on like pumpkins, squash, and like corn maybe. Once my berries and my peaches are gone, I just kind of be focusing on like leafy greens like kale, arugula, lettuce, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, stuff like that. I've grown almost everything though, really.
Did
And
you
like I
say you
said,
were looking to get a bigger garden?
yes, I'm actually looking for this. It's a spot up the street from my house. I'm trying to, I want to get it from the Louisville Land Bank. It's a little bit of nothing. I just been so consumed with Fruitease, honestly. So once I really get that moment of time to read
Right.
into this paperwork for the Louisville Land Bank and all that, just kind of figure what everything is. If there's going to be anything else of me after I get the land and stuff like that. But Taylor with Change Today, Change Tomorrow was helping me with that, actually. I just kind of put a stop on it for a little second because I was focused on other things. I don't think it's going nowhere. It's been there since we moved in this house. It's like a lot of land where a house was tore down. So it's just all of that land there. So I could be able to get that, go get me some pallets to build a fence up around it, I got a spot where Study's dad work at. And we got a bunch of pallets. He just talked to me yesterday, so I can just go keep going, pick a bunch of those up, make a fence, make a bunch of raised garden beds out of it. I got all the tools. I do a little bit of everything. I gotta fix cars and build fences, build
Oh,
a
well,
garden
yeah.
bed.
That's in your wheelhouse. That's in your
Yeah, so I said,
wheelhouse.
if I just get out the free pallets, I'll get out there one day with the saw,
Yeah.
and the drill, little hammer,
Yeah,
and
get the
make
Sawzall
something
out there,
happen.
boy.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh no, but
Do
my bad. Shout out to my boy Cash and Talents. He's on Facebook. He makes raised garden beds, the sturdiest raised garden beds out of pallets. And I got like
Really?
2 or 3 of them out in my garden right now. That's where
Really?
my cucumbers and all my hot peppers are in right now. And you know what I'm saying? Even though I do stuff with my hand, I be lazy and sometimes I don't want to do shit. He got some really, really good. So if y'all looking to get any, $75, they're huge. Like
Now, what's the
you could
benefits of a raised garden bed?
if you got rodents out, so like possums,
Yeah,
raccoons, rabbits,
right.
they'll
All those
fuck
things.
your shit up,
Right,
especially if you're in companion plant. Some people don't get their soil tested either. Like we bought our house, so
right.
the soil had to get tested and stuff when we bought it, so we knew we had good soil. And when we bought our house, my next door neighbor,
Okay.
she was growing everything over there. So we already knew, like, oh, we got we got some of the best soil
Okay.
in
So you
Louisville.
already
So
knew.
okay, good. So yeah, we right over kind of by the river though. So I knew that we had good soil. But if you don't know if you got good soil, or if you haven't
Mm,
had your soil tested, or if you know that your soil is toxic, you can just get you some raised garden beds. Or if you just don't got a lot of space, like you just got like an apartment, you can just put raised
right. That
garden beds out on the side. As long as your apartment complex is
the
cool, but I feel
side.
like, you know what I'm saying, if it looks good, then they probably wouldn't mind, you know. Some people, if you get a small enough one, you can get a little raised garden bed and put it on your balcony and just grow, tomatoes and then cucumbers, and then once it's
yeah.
out of season, whatever else you want, throw you some kale seeds in there, and that'll grow all throughout the wintertime, and you just keep switching up throughout the year, and then once you start realizing, oh, I can
I
do this,
love
you'll start
this.
growing a bunch of other shit. That's why I tell all my friends and family, if y'all grow one thing, just try to grow one thing. Like I started the plant, I'll bring out a 6-inch plant for you, take care of it, let it grow, give you the fruits off of it, and I swear you're gonna grow something else next year. Simple. Cause it's like just one thing,
Mm.
like don't burn yourself out. Especially if you do something like a strawberry, watermelon.
Right,
Like you
right.
get to eat this fruit after, you know what I'm saying? Especially one watermelon plant to give you about 20 watermelons off of it, So
Woo.
instead of
I
you trying to
would
grow
tear
a
that
bunch of
shit up.
things, just grow that one watermelon plant and you just take care of that and focus all your time on that and get your 20 watermelons, sell a few of them for $10 and you eat a few of them. And you know what I'm saying? You sell 10 of them and you eat 10 of them. You got $100 you done made off this $5 plant you bought, or the $2.99 seed you done pack of seeds you pay for. And then you'll take those 10 that you didn't decide you want to eat. Make sure you harvest your seeds out of it. Let them dry out. Throw them inside a little, brown paper bag or something. And then the next year, grow you another plant. But you know how many seeds you gonna get from one watermelon? More or less 10. You're gonna have like 10,000 seeds. And then either you can decide on whether or not you want to just grow one watermelon next year, or I want to grow 5 watermelon plants next year. And if you do a farmer's market, then you go and you sell your watermelon plant. You grew this one seed from your watermelon last year and you sell it for $4.99. And now somebody else get to go do the same thing. That's why I say it's fun. Yeah, I got people who got raspberry bushes from me.
That's
Because
beautiful.
my raspberry, it grows like a weed, so it just grows up shoots all around my garden. So I had to pull them up out of from where they growing sometimes, and I just throw them off in a pot. And at the farmer's market, I find somebody who wants one. I sell them to them, and next year later, I got a full bush from that plant you gave me. It fucking about this big. So that's crazy. But it's how it works. And now you
That's
got
dope.
something to talk about. And now, even if they tell people that you gave it to them or not, now you know somebody's getting this fruit from something that you gave them, like legitly fruit. So I like that.
Right. Fruits from from your what am I saying? From fruits from your I don't know what saying I'm looking for that people have.
That's honestly that's insane for real. Like it's
It is.
on a bigger level than what I know your passion is the teas and the fruits and growing this stuff, but like on a bigger level, like this is how we survived before capitalism, or you know what I mean? I don't know what,
Yeah.
but you
For
know what I mean? Like
the modern
that's,
world.
or let's say some apocalyptic shit happened. My nigga
Right.
right here can really feed people. You
Right.
know,
And that's
like
what
he's the
I'm
blueprint. He
realizing.
can start some shit.
Like he helps bring like the magic, like he has us like excited. He helped people like him help bring the magic like out of nature. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
do you know what hoodoo is? You know what hoodoo is?
Voodoo? No. Tell me more.
It's it is traditional African American spiritual folk magic, kind of like your girl in Sinners, Won Me, if you've seen that movie, or root work created by enslaved people, combining West African, indigenous, and European traditions focused on protection, luck, and justice. But it's basically people who use like
I was
the
looking
magic
at
of
that
root work in
a few
order to
months ago,
like.
but it wasn't hoodoo. It was just, it made like a herbalist, but still same thing though. That's what I say. I was reading up on some stuff like that, but it's dope.
It's,
I want to learn. I want to learn more and more
that's
right
what I was
now.
about to
That's a
say.
definitely a good point. Yeah,
Do you,
I'm learning more as we go. That's why I got so many
when you're talking about
different
like.
dehydrated root too.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Everything you're talking about, like the way, it's not only that you're making teas, right? It's not that. It's that you have the knowledge to combine certain materials and certain things to know how someone's body, what they need or how they can counteract certain things, illnesses, sicknesses, blah, blah, blah. That's damn near like, it's not just making teas. That's why I'm like, you low key doing hoodoo, my guy. Like you low key
Hey, I'm
somewhere
definitely gonna
between
look more.
teas
I'm gonna
and
look more into
medicine.
that.
Yeah, it's like
I like
it's
that.
indigenous to us though, you feel me? So it's like you
Yeah.
might be doing something that's always been done type shit. You know what I'm
And
saying?
we
You
was
might be
see, I
tapping
Now,
talked to
into
my
in
something
your
sister. We
greater.
were
story,
talking about sisters, and my sister was the first person that actually told
Yeah.
me at laughter. She was like, "Yo, like, I love what you're doing. Keep doing it. Like, you really doing something. But I just want to let you know, in case nobody ain't told you, like, you really like changing like the way people in the culture is thinking right now about health and wellness and the way what they put in their body. And it, I was just starting, so it was an idea, but." For my sister to kind of like, we talked on the phone for about like 2 or 3 hours when you talked to me about that time. And I was just like, shit, but for real though, seriously, because I've had so many people come up to me and like really like lean into like, hey, I kind of trust you with this. I'm gonna ask you this question. You make you pretty comfortable or whatever. Ask me like personal things and like what I can do to help if I knew anything as far as like certain little things. And I was just like, yo, it's fucking cool. Cause I like to make people feel comfortable anyways, but I hate when people don't feel comfortable around me. So that's why when people feel comfortable enough to say things that's uncomfortable, I just like, oh shit. I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In
Right.
that stance alone, just looking at it as more than just what it began to be, and me wanting it to keep growing more than what it is. I'm hoping by midsummer I could grow. I can have my teas with strictly stevia. That way, it kind of pulls away from that sugar and like that mucus buildup and stuff like that. I'm gonna have like a whole stevia garden bed by midsummer. Yeah, so we're gonna see
Now
how
I
that
heard a
goes.
little bit on Big and Lazy, you talking about and you've talked about, your gardening dreams, your storefront dreams, the experience, the tea experience that you would hopefully create. I heard you talking a little bit about you probably naturally be a farmer. Farmies, you know what I'm saying? Like, what would your dream farm explain to us what your dream farm would be? What animals would you have? We know
Oh
the
shit,
fruit, we
I
know the
love that.
vegetables. What
Okay,
would
for my
you
dream
what's your
farm.
dream?
I would definitely
Dream
have to
big.
have quails and chickens just because I really fool with quail eggs. It's like a lot more protein inside of them. So I would definitely go that quail route. And plus, I feel like they say it's a little bit more quieter than having chickens, but I still want chickens too. On top of that, I would try to go
Definitely.
probably instead of cows, if I had cows, it'd be for more of beef. I would go with the goats for the milk because it's just more mucus
Yep.
buildup and like was it the fuck is it inside of her? Whatever it is, we could barely break it down on our
Right.
stomach. We ain't gonna drink that shit anyway. So if I
Right.
had cap, we just eat these niggas.
Right.
I would need to have a
Right.
horse because I ain't never. I've always dreamed about wanting to ride a horse. I ain't gonna cap. I would need pigs because even though nigga, I love sausage. I know we ain't supposed to be eating that shit, but sausage, bacon. I'm sorry, I need that inside. I need that in the arsenal, y'all. I'm sorry, I know we're supposed to be smacking that, but as healthy as I would be trying to be, I ain't the healthiest because bacon and sausage gonna stay in a regimen. But on top of that, man, I would just want like more of like a compound, man. I would want to have a bunch of
I figured.
units for like my homies and shit. Whether or not they live there, they can have like storefronts or where they creative spaces or whatever else. I would want it to be a place for people, like for people to be able to just get together and be comfortable and create and like bounce off of each other, ideas off each other, be comfortable and like not too much, criticism and you know what I'm saying. Everybody gotta be on the same page. That's just crazy. But you know what I'm saying, they ain't gonna be here just different spec of people and shit. Whole lot of like-minded individuals trying to grow and be better. Like I said, I don't want to just have all that space for me. I'd rather have the homies and the family, whoever wants to work the farm, whoever wants to create and teach their trades. Man, we all out here. That's the goal. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Whoever else, if y'all ain't got to
that's
deal
such
with
a
the
unique
elders unless y'all
idea.
want to. Yeah. That's the ultimate goal right now for me. I want to be able to get that space so I can get so I can be able to get the botanical tea garden. I want to put up like a shipping container there. After if a homie wants to get a shipping container, finance one, drop it on the slide, and another homie get one. We'll have more spots for our creative. We could be able to have places where we can do whether or not it's sewing and tapestries and crocheting, and another spot where we can do videography and podcasts, and another spot where we can do the storefront and whatever y'all create, we can sell it in here. After a year or two, we'll flip that fucking spot and get a couple of acres and do the same thing over again. You know what I'm saying? Because with the shipping containers, it's going crazy right now. And you can build just about whatever you want out of that. I just like the idea of me being able to craft and cut and style it for how I want to. But just open up the opportunity and the time and getting the finances together and be able to make it happen. But it's inevitable to happen. It's just getting it together right now.
Right. Right.
My guy's bigger than just the fruit teas and the juices.
That's why I like
I
it.
got ideas.
That's wild. That's unique.
What can we speaking of dreaming big though, what can we expect from Fruitease the rest of the year? Sure, you
For the
know.
rest of the year. Fingers crossed that I get this land from the Louisville Land Bank soon. So once that
Yes,
happens, I just feel like
sir.
everything else is gonna just like kind of chug into place. But every other Sunday at the West End's Farmers Market, I'm gonna be at California Park. I got about 4 or 5 other events that I haven't locked in, but I'll probably be at over these next 3-4 weeks. Just stay tuned on Fruitease page, my story and my post. I don't have anything really locked in at the moment, but I got about 4 things that I'm balancing on out right now just to be sure I'm intentional about going and being there and stuff like that. But I do got a camera guy now, my boy Donovan DVN Streets. He's on Instagram. So it's gonna be a whole lot better
Okay.
footage. And that's why I haven't been posting and making a whole lot of content actually, because I wanna kind of move more into using like a real camera and getting better angles and not just being me moving cameras around and hopping in front of the camera. So I've been a little
Right.
chill on Instagram beside on the posting standpoint, but like on my story, I stay consistent because I'm delivering every day anyways. Quarter zip and matcha pull
Free
off for sure is
deliveries?
gonna have to happen now. What's that?
Is that free deliveries?
Yeah, free delivery. I do free delivery Monday through Friday from 11 to 5:30 at night every day. And then I do weekends sometimes. I just don't never tell no time for the weekend because it's just if I'm free, if the kids is with me
Right.
or whatever the case may be. But I still usually deliver on the weekend, so people hit me up all the time. But that's just guaranteed. Monday through Friday, I'm gonna be delivering 5:30. You can hit me up before or after them times, and I just lock your delivery on in. I lock your tea in. And sometimes it's better for people to hit me up at nighttime before the day before, because I can make it then. And that way your fruit sit inside your jar and it steeps a little bit longer. So then you got a lot more flavor once you get it. So if I wake up in the morning time and steep it and throw the ice in there, that slows down the steeping process. So now like it's
Mm.
gradually letting the fruit flavor out, which is still gonna be great, but you could get it and it'll be well steeped, I guess to say. And the second thing is after y'all buy the teas from me, you could get another steeping. I tell people it's our time. A lot of people don't listen, so I figure I say it on her. After y'all buy the teas, y'all can steep it again. So when you drink it out, you got a bag in there. That's why I leave the bags in there. You can fill it up with whatever your sugar or honey you want, and then put more hot water in there, and you're going to get another serving of tea. I fill up my tea bags with a nice amount of tea, a nice amount of a nice serving. So now I tell people, when my usual people, they'll, oh yeah, I got like four servings out of that. I don't know how you got the full, but I know you get 2 to 3 out of it because I do it myself. It's like, why would I pour this out? Why would I pour this out when it got all that tea in there? Yeah, they was drinking some like cucumber water. You know, it's just a hint of tea by the end of it.
Right.
Yeah, shout out to that person because of why would you waste it, man?
Yeah.
I love it. Shout out to him.
For sure.
Right, that's dope.
Like I told you, I'm frugal too. Nah, I said, I'm frugal.
I got 2 questions.
Frugal.
For sure. Hey, we are too. I mean,
not right. That's good. Right.
Gotta be.
Right. Balling on a budget. Balling on a budget.
Man,
I got 2 questions real quick. One, you were talking about how you you would prefer goat milk over
cow's milk because of the mucus buildup.
What about like almond milk?
See, you know what I'm saying? I don't really prefer goat milk because I don't drink goat milk. That sounded strong, man. No, I prefer almond milk or what's the other one? Oh man, and
soy.
Because I just get it in my coffee.
Soy
I don't
milk?
drink milk at all.
Skim?
They got probably skim. Oh no, oh man, it's a maybe coconut
it's
milk.
Not skim.
They got that Starbucks because she had asked me like,
yeah, there you go. There you go.
When I get that, but the only time I get milk is when I get Starbucks. Like I can't think the last time I drunk milk. It's maybe when I'm cooking, I put milk in things. But yeah, I just meant like if we gonna have some type of milk, I don't think I want cow milk. They said it's like 70% or 80% plus. I've never liked milk as a kid. Like I never drunk cartons of milk when I was in school. So we didn't drink milk in my house. That's why I said I knew my home.
I did.
We used to go to my homie's house, man, and then niggas go in there and pour him a glass of milk, man. I'd be like, yo, you do this at home too? But that's because I never was a milk drinker.
You raw dog in the milk, bro?
Hey.
Yeah, so only way I would drink milk
you would have looked
like
at me like, bro.
With like cereal. No, I didn't even judge because it was like almost every nigga around me. So it was just me being weird. So I was just like, y'all drink milk, man. Like people in my house didn't drink milk. So when I got to outside of school and realized, oh, niggas don't just drink a carton of milk ain't just a school thing. Like people drink milk. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Had a homie
was really smashing this.
His mama would make like lasagna, like ravioli, like lasagna or something. He would drink a glass of milk on the side every time she made it. He's a white boy though, but I was just like, yo. He would make his cereal. He'll take 2 cubes of ice and put it in his cereal bowl. He said he had to make his milk real cold. I was just like, yo. It was. I've come across some weird milk things growing up, man. But I never really consumed milk.
Yeah, you were scarred.
And now that I'm older and I try to, I'll be.
Then the other question is
from lactose.
I think a lot of us are for real.
No, as I was about to say. No, we're supposed to be, but we.
Right, I'm gonna deal with it.
It's the right thing.
The other question. This is like me and Marcus's question. Like, you ever thought about infusing your fruit and stuff into like wine or alcohol? Because
you know where we live.
We like to indulge. So
yeah. So this summer, by at least mid to late summer, I'm hoping to drop trippy tea, and it'll be, upon request, our parties, vibes like that, and it'll offer other things in the like an option of 3 different things, alternate things you could have in your tea, and it'll be trippy tea. And I'll make sure I get logos to read trippy tea, so nobody's thinking, oh, it's Fruitease. So yeah, but it have the same taste, but with a different effect. All the same benefits, but a little extra.
Change somebody's day.
Yeah,
right.
But no, I've been wanting to do that. I did a U of L event at Shawnee Park, and all the kids, I say kids, but they grown ass teenagers. But
right,
they was like, oh, he got these over, so they all ran over. Like I say, at least 100 kids throughout the whole 4 hours I was there, ran up thinking that I had alcohol inside of like I had spiked teas. And I was like, fuck, I should have had spiked teas. But I don't know how old they are, and we was in the middle of the park, and black people. And that's why I said, like, and even at that, like, I'm not used to doing events like that. Like, so who would have known? But then like the next two events, it was like 420 events, and people would ask me, "Oh, do you got anything in there?" And I was like, "Fuck!" Like I didn't like I've been wanting to do this, but it's just like I need the crowd and I need the demand for it. Like this is just my ideas of why I want to do it now. That people actually ask me and telling me is like, okay, I could build a demand for. Well, I can supply the demand for this. I think the demand is here. They just don't know that
just the fact
it
that
could be an option.
right.
I would like to go a little bit
Right.
more on the safer route with the if I do like marijuana infused because it's legal here anyway. So they got all these
Right. That's what I was about to
farms that
say.
they growing all they getting their first crops and stuff like that now too. So they'll be able to supply the medicinal places. So soon, I say bad like next year because they'll be fucking around with these gardens and stuff. I know they got hella plants growing. They're gonna be able to grow all throughout the winter. They got hydroponics and everything. So it'll bad next year. We might be
Right.
looking towards a little bit more legalcy to it. I hope so. Cause I feel like if building this up, I want to stay away from like all of the problems, honestly. But like if we have like house parties and friends and stuff like that, I could definitely offer it and bring something like that through. In a way, like I ain't selling it. We just, I just give it to people or something. I don't know.
Right.
But I do
I
want to
know
get into
you
that.
alluded to a little bit. I know you alluded a little bit to being a coffee lover and maybe flirting with the coffees in the future. What's going to make your coffee different compared to
I'm good at. I'm glad you asked that.
super? Yeah.
So with my coffees, I'm gonna look for some of these local breweries actually to see if I can get them to source them. But that's just in the future. Right now, I just make it with whatever coffee beans I got in the house because I do make my own coffees now. But I still go to black coffee all the time. Shout out black coffee. But
Shout
what
out
will
Black
make my
Coffee.
coffee? I go almost every other day. Can't lie to y'all. So what will make my coffees better is that I have ashwagandha, burdock root, yucca root, blue spirulina. I do offer honey, stevia, all that good stuff, but it will be made with sugar primarily. But it's just the fact of the matter that everything you get in your coffee is going to be all natural and like not processed, like no syrups, no dyes, no, you know what I'm saying? The caramel, when they do the caramel, I don't make my coffees with caramel pumps. I use the actual caramel drizzle. It's just like it's those small little hints of detail that when you're doing stuff like that and when you wake up in the morning, you want some in your body to give you that caffeine. But I just love the taste of coffee. If you can get that burdock root in there and say I put a
Right.
Italian cream or a caramel cream inside of her, that burdock root's gonna help break down whatever that normally is hard to break down in your stomach, and as well as like the yucca root, ashwagandha. Ashwagandha, instead of you getting a shot of espresso, you get ashwagandha inside of it. It's gonna give you that extra boost and that extra libido, and it's all natural. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that's like just gonna give you this, and then later on it's gonna take a whole lot from you. You know what I'm saying? You got burdock root, you got ashwagandha inside your
Okay.
coffee. The coffee's already caffeinated. You know what I'm saying? So that's the burdock root's gonna help counteract and help with breaking down that milk on it or the cream that's inside of her, and on top of it, whatever the coffee has
Okay.
inside of it. I wanted to grow coffee beans last year. I had a plant, but I would need a lot of plants to grow my own beans. So that would be something I'm looking at into the future. But I did have a coffee plant. Yeah, so it's like you'll
That's
get enough
dope.
beans off of one coffee plant
That's
throughout the
dope.
year to make one cup of coffee type deal. So I would need a lot more coffee plants.
I got you.
So like I said, I just found like the seeds out of beans and plant them and just get a bunch of plants going at a time as I get my time freed up for that in the garden. But no, every year I try to sample and do something different anyways. I grow something that I didn't grow. So I grew peanuts last year for the first time. So like I said, just the
Dope.
little different stuff like
All
that.
right,
It's
George
just like,
Washington Carver.
I
yeah, you know what
swear.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, it was saying like my role model is Muhammad Ali, but as I got into my garden and all that, I started considering myself as a hood herbalist or a hood botanist. And people didn't know that George Washington Carver he was a botanist. And they say that like he
Sir.
founded peanut butter, but he didn't
I
found
didn't.
peanut butter. He was just the person that capitalized with peanuts and he made like hella different things out of it. But he founded a whole lot of other
Right,
things
different
as
things
well
and
as
like
peanut
50
butter.
different. Right.
And like he didn't find peanut butter
Right.
like the Mayans was making peanut butter. They said he just capitalized on the peanut, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so he
Yeah.
made a
See, that's what
bunch
I'm
of shit
talking
from that.
about. It's, in,
He,
it's
you know what I'm saying? A lot
indigenous
of
to
people just don't get enough knowledge from George Washington Carver, but that's another person that I've learned since I've been an adult. Like Muhammad Ali, GOAT, that's my go-to. That's That's my role model. But as I got older, got into this, like,
Me
yo, we
too.
wouldn't have a lot of shit if it wasn't for George Washington Carver. And he don't
George
even like
Washington Carver.
he gets the kudos, but they don't even get it right half the time, and then other times they still be downplaying the shit. So it's like that's just the type of stuff that I'm
There you
getting
go.
more into, that I would want to kind of teach the kids to kind of keep that going, and like teach them like the right story, the shit behind the people who's open these doors up for us, because we going through some hard times right there, y'all. Bill Gates owning like 85% of America's farmland, and he's trying to buy up a bunch of farmlands in Africa right now. So you guys got to think about it. Like, if he's pumping the stuff into the fruits and vegetables that's killing out microparticles of plastic.
Right.
Great, right? Because we don't want these plastics growing inside our fruits and vegetables. But what if you want to tackle a microparticle of something else? Because if you could tackle a microparticle of this thing, you could tackle a microparticle of just about anything else, in my opinion. So, say melanin or whatever the case may be. Not even to be a conspiracy theorist, but he ain't never been for us. So we can't be just banking on him and just thinking this motherfucker got us in his mind and in the right standpoint. He got us, or he's looking to do right. He's looking to capitalize, dog, and that's what he's doing. And I don't even know how you allow one person to own 85% of one country's farmlands. It's mad to me. So as a person that's into this gardening and all that, that's why I take it serious, because it's like the more I learn, the more scary this shit get. Because it's like, even if he's not attacking the microparticles or plastic inside of your fruits and vegetables, all of his cows and his chickens is vaccinated with the COVID vaccine. And then it's not against the law to sell vaccinated meat. So regardless if you say, hey, I didn't get vaccinated or not, I didn't. We probably vaccinated because you were eating this meat that's vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got motherfuckers doing weird shit like that, and you don't know nothing about it till like years after the fact. It's just like, yo, you can't depend on these people. We can't sit right here and keep acting like shit sweet, or like when shit hit the fan, we gonna be able to depend on them. So it's like, one thing is like, if you're not really arming yourself with the knowledge to be able to survive, or you don't got the people around you to be able to survive, like say we go into the Black Ages, or where they say the next world war is gonna be cyber or whatever the case may be. You know what, that shit's gonna stop all over across. We ain't gonna be able to, grocery stores or none of that shit. We ain't gonna be no outsourcing food from the farms or nothing like that. So even if we still are going to the grocery stores and doing these things and eating these food, can't depend on it being here forever. We can't depend on like it being the best thing for us. We sit here and complain about, oh, it's bullshit. You got this in the food. You got this in the food. Do better. Grow your own. You crying about fucking killing you. Get away from them.
That's the realest. That's why I'm glad you. No, I'm glad you did that,
that's all I'm
because
saying. It's like, we ain't gonna be able to grow everything that we gonna need. We ain't gonna be able to farm and have chickens and all that right now. But say we start growing our own tomatoes. Say I'll come over to your house, Rashid, and I'll bring you watermelon seeds, like 10 of them. Say, hey, make 10 plants. You're gonna get 20 plus watermelons from each plant. This farmer's market, we're gonna take it out there. You're gonna make you $5,000 to $10,000 plus this summer off the watermelons. Mark, I'm gonna bring over all my peppers and tomatoes. You're gonna make sauces and marinades and, ketchups and shit like that. Boom. Go over the month. For the wintertime, when you do these corn and these pumpkins, you got a pumpkin patch. We're gonna have people come through and do a pumpkin patch over at the studio, and we're gonna sell all the pumpkins and make money off that. So if we all make an extra $10,000 from a summer to a fall, or even more, off of just that one little thing that you grew. You did nothing else different with your life. You just took care of that plant, you grew it. And we all got a compound, or we all got a spot where we can do this at. And we ain't all got I'm running wild. I got to take care of all these plants. I got to do this. I got to do it. You learn your watermelon. You learn your you learn this. And then we all go to the farmer's market together. We big this shit up and talk about it through social media together. And we get that shit off. And when we helping the community, two, we making our dividends back. And we're going to be able to grow from there and get more land and be able to do it twice as big over again, bring whoever we need on board to help with the plan. It's just the fact of the matter, just like you have one person locking on one thing and we just stay together. It's inevitable to grow. And then whenever you want you get your different, we all got jobs, so we got different ventures and we got other shit that we do. So we got money that we going to be able to spend on whatever else, but it's just the fact of the matter that people understand. And then now you got a whole community of people who you don't have to depend on going to a grocery store all the time. Hey, Brody, can I come through and get some watermelons? I got some strawberries and blueberries over. I'm gonna make you a basket. I'm gonna come through and grab one of those. You got to worry about money no more. You know what I'm saying? And not to say it like that, but it just it could be simpler.
No, I agree.
The bartering system.
It wouldn't happen immediately, but it's to say like as a unit we doing this, and then we go follow another unit who's doing something similar in Detroit or Texas, and they doing shit we can't grow, and we like now we just outsource to each other. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got kiwis? Ah, yeah, I need those. You got mangoes? Shit, post to me. I got what else? Fuck, they can't grow down there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said, man, it's like us sitting back and depending and just like everything really sweet and shit's not sweet no more. Like it's getting crazy.
Yeah, it's not.
Not to be on a scary standpoint, but it's just like as adults, we can't sit around and act like shit's okay. Especially adults with kids. Because you know what I'm saying? You get older and then shit hits the fan and you can't feed your kids. Not the fact that you ain't got money or a job. It's like there's no food to be bought.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What and I'm saying that happened in our timeline, but it's just like being prepared. If you know better, you do better. And shit ain't getting no cuter, no better. Like this, so
there you go.
You preaching. You want yourself with the knowledge and the means that you can. I got a box of seeds that's like almost everything in here. And these little bags is filled with like thousands of seeds inside of just different types of things. And on top of it, I'm still adding to it from different stuff from the garden. That's why I say just little things like that. It's like, nigga look at me and be like, why do you need all those seeds? I don't. But I might.
You never know.
Yep. You never know. Yeah.
And even at this like then I really don't have to go buy seeds from other places. I still do, but it's just
yeah,
exactly. Something that I might want. It's like, oh yeah, let me add. If I know I'm low on certain amount of seeds for certain things, let me add a few more.
I just thought about it, Rashad. In a world where we eat 3 times a day, I mean, most people, that's what most, like, no offense, like, but a lot of Americans, bullets, that's what they bullets look like. But we don't have seed. We don't all have seeds. Like, we're not armed with seeds, but we're armed with. I just kind of let you know, like he said, shit ain't sweet literally, and shit ain't sweet. You feel me? Where it's just like, what he's saying is so true. Why?
Too, a little bit of ammo too, right? Just
right. Look, right. Look, hey. What do you think's guarding these seeds?
That's the thing, though. It's like you have to be, and people just think about the wrong things at the wrong time. It's like, yeah, that's sweet, man. Like you got
it is
a million bullets, but like, what you gonna eat?
Right. What y'all just gonna kill each other?
You gonna be a nigga just taking them? You didn't prepare yourself for survival. You prefer yourself to like take shit. It's crazy.
Right.
But let's so let's there we go. There we go. See, that's why I'm like hey.
Even if you do got the gun just for survival, once your food runs out, then what you gonna do? You gonna be the problem.
And what happens when the gun runs out?
Yep.
I mean, damn, the knowledge never gonna run out. You can always find, you can spot in nature, spot these things out. That's why I'm like, you're right.
And that's just what I'm learning like over the years. And it's like, it started off so uncertain, like I'm gonna say unserious, but like I didn't think it's deep into it. And then like now it's just kind of like everything is kind of like a little reason behind it, and like plan for things that you probably shouldn't even be planning for, but it's just like if you had a thought in the back of your mind that this could or may or whatever happened, and you kind of try to put like a contingency plan in line for a what if that makes sense. You don't know.
No, it definitely does.
Like, you gotta be prepared after this motherfucker. I feel like, man, it's crazy, and that's in all aspects. So that's why I say, especially with this, it's like gotta lock in.
This is the perfect place. You said it's kind of conspiracy. This is the perfect place.
It's not.
I'm talking about the iPod.
Nah, but I know what you're saying though, yeah, because it's like
your conspiracy theories. That was kind of our base of like what we kind of came up off of. Like if you go back before all the rappers, all the like our original shit. I mean, that was like
I love those conversations too, though.
Like so,
we need to get back to that. We need to get back to that. We need to get back to. We need to get back in our bag.
If y'all get somebody on here, man, I love to get on here and talk that shit.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, bet.
For real,
because it's like me, I'm so open minded, and I don't easily conform at all. But like I'm just so open minded. So when somebody says something that's like without a doubt, like you can't argue with this, like but it could be. Because I always know that like it's always far beyond our grasp. We in grasping shit right now. You know what I'm saying? So when I start hearing all this new shit, I was like, oh, shit, but facts. And then a lot of shit start connecting, like especially all this certain shit right now. Little buddy, you seen the little young little white with a little genius,
Oh
man.
man.
I said,
Oh
it ain't no way in hell
man.
this little
Oh
nigga knows. I'm
man.
like, this little
Oh
man's
man.
brain works great. Cause I'm like, when I was that age, ain't no way in hell I'm articulating none of it. Even if I thought that away, I couldn't articulate to where
Exactly.
a
Right.
grown man is looking at you
Thank
like, and then the scientist is looking at him like, he's not this nigga ain't a hoax. He's smart.
He's right,
And that's the
but he
type of shit that
didn't
we
go
really
through
get. I
us.
was like, yo, something going
Nah,
on. And we just can't do shit about it.
2008. Ever since 2008,
Yes, sir.
we
Yeah.
in the
We talk about
alternate
that shit all the
universe.
time.
Yeah, bro.
I just try not to get too deep into it because I was like, it's got to be true.
You can't give
Trump
it
should
to
not be
everybody.
president.
I'm the biggest Spider-Man fan. We know about multiverses on this
The
motherfucker, man.
multiverse.
No,
Well,
yeah.
And then all of this Mandela effect. I done found out 10 new Mandela effects over the last month. I said, bro, I thought that shit stopped 2 years ago. No, we still got new shit that's happening.
The Mandela effect's worse now, bro, because now we have streaming.
It's worse.
Now they can update it. They can update it live, bro.
They are updating it live.
They didn't get live.
We got to come back. We got to bring you back specifically for that. I mean, for real.
I heard that one.
Yes, bro. That's why they want to stream it. So then you don't have DVDs where we all like.
Who been updating all the new CERN and Mandela effects?
You have to send it to us.
Don't worry. And he's man, there's so much new shit that's like the timeline fucked out with. I said, nah, this shit ain't fact. You go and look it up on Google. No, this is the new real. I said, nah, y'all got these
what I'm talking about.
easy to conform. So I'm not gonna sit right here and be like, oh well, maybe I'm tripping. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping, and all the other people ain't tripping with me.
Ain't tripping either.
Right.
Millions of people, come on.
Thank you. Hundreds of millions of people. Like, nah, I remember this too. And we don't talk to each other until y'all say some shit back to us. That's crazy. But nonetheless,
so why we agreed on this?
No, for real.
You can't get 100 million people to agree. Well, thank you.
But we all remember this though. Come on.
Nah, the Fruit of the Looms used to have a conch on it. I was like, man, they some
thank you.
Why would y'all? Why y'all taking all this shit away?
It said it didn't happen, bro. I'm like, why?
Yeah, it's too much. It really be happening. I'll be at my desk all night watching motherfuckers just laughing to myself like, y'all got us fucked up, man. We're gonna find out who's doing it.
Right. We gonna when we find out. Right. When we find out.
Nigga.
Whoop y'all ass.
Right.
Y'all done took away some iconic shit in life, making us feel crazy. And imagine like the real people who's really out here making look the Lulu, and these niggas really know the drop. That's crazy.
Right.
We them niggas.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all don't let me go crazy though, nigga.
Hey, no, that's what we usually do.
We'll go deeper. No, yeah, we can go deeper.
We go way deeper.
Like,
hey, listen to this one. Listen to this one that I heard. Trump. Actually, everyone's starting to break away from Trump. No. Oh, what? Oh, you talking about Baron Trump? The book? You talking about the book?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. That one's real. But this is the thing about the Baron Trump story.
Did we do that episode, Marcus? Did we do that episode?
Yeah, we did. Listen to the story though. This is the weirdest thing for all. Yeah. I'll send it to you.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, bro,
I'm watching that tonight when I clock in.
Look, in the book, bro, Mammoth Cave is how they get to the Hollow Earth in Baron Trump. That's how they go through Mammoth Cave, and they use, because we don't know all of Mammoth Cave.
Mammoth Cave is still underground caves.
Right. Well, actually, they literally just found one in like Korea or somewhere. I don't know where the hell they found it.
That's
the
actually
bigger. But nonetheless,
I
don't know. It's so big, bro. People look like insects in it. That's how big it is. Like, but that's how they get to it. So I'm like, there's even local flavor in it. Like, why should we not care? You feel me? Like a story talking about if you go to the bottom of Mammoth Cave, and people who don't know this, in the 1920s, it used to be like rich socialites from New York used to come down and be like, get tours and stuff like that, and be like, no, I want to see one of the greatest things that the world has to offer. Like, it used to be touted as that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we got They're not take advantage, and that's why I say they do little shit like that for a reason, about making shit like Commonwealth states and be protecting and hiding certain shits, man. It's gonna be actual little laws and different little shit like that for things. You got, Correct. It's too much, man. That's why I was like,
I believe we.
Like, I gotta look more to
this is a local
one.
one. I'll get a. This is a local one. I'll hurry up and get off of it. But I just believe the indigenous people here were mound builders. You know, mound builders is closely somehow, I can go down this one, related to pyramid builders, and are almost close to the same. But if you look at the mounds in Louisville, they're all parks. And we can't excavate up under them because they're federally protected. So Cherokee, Seneca. So, you know, what's under those places that are the golf courses and these things? And you know, like half of our golf, like a good percentage of our golf courses are under DOD contract, which is why Trump's in the golf courses, because you can use the ground under golf courses for whatever you'd like to. Kind of like it.
Them niggas be out here. That's why they be
So that's why I'm like, bro, it's
$1 billion country clubs with these golf courses, because they be having shit up under them bitches. Fake ass grass, fake ass, everything at the top fake. And these niggas, well, some of them they be mowing them, but a lot of them be fake.
Right.
Why y'all put fake out here when you can just have regular grass, my nigga? Yeah.
We getting
You got
into
heat
something.
and all type of other shit up under that ground. They will fuck that grass up if y'all want the golf on it.
Sure will.
Crazy.
All right.
Yeah,
we tearing shit out.
Right.
We got to dive more deep into that.
Look, we gotta let Tim go. We give like 10 more minutes. We gotta let him go.
Yeah, I got
that's what I was about to say.
55 minutes for our work.
I got two things.
I'm already in the house now.
I got two things, and then I'm done, because we could go on that for another.
I know. That's what I was about to say. He's jumping back on with us. You jumping back on with us. Hey, this the tea combos or whatever. That's just about to go crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait to drop it. That's why I said, man, because that's why I said I haven't talked to Big in a couple of weeks. But he was supposed to get to me with his, after he talked to his camera dude on the flavors that they wanted. He ain't got back to me. I'm at to remind him.
Okay. Yeah, do that.
And drop him off.
I talked to him.
If you talk to him,
daily,
tell him.
So like,
okay, yeah, tell him I said shoot me the flavors of what they feeling, and I'm gonna come through right before when I come through with y'all's. I'll make a day of it and pop up on both of y'all.
For sure. Okay.
But
what
are you gonna say though?
I got two things, and then I'll leave it to Marcus. So the cheesecake by AMC Sweet Treats. I love cheesecake. It's probably my favorite dessert.
Did you try? Man, we tried. Fuck. That shit was good. We tried 3 on me and Root. So we tried the strawberry cheesecake. We tried the what's that? What they call the airplane cookies?
Airplane cookies?
Yeah, that everybody like, man.
Damn, I don't know.
The Biscoff, yes, Biscoff.
She got a Biscoff cheesecake, and then she got like a chocolate something cheesecake, and we had caramel and shit inside of her. All of them is fucking great. Hey, but what the candy grapes was the showstopper. That motherfucker was great. I need to order some of those from her, cause I wonder if she's delivering with this.
I gotta get hip, cause I ain't tried nothing like that.
I got to tap in with her, because she's a baker. She got a whole lot of other shit that she actually makes too, though. Y'all got to go check out her page. So we got a whole lot. What was you got another question before I'll be rambling, man.
Right.
This other one is completely different. I seen you made the video with the Miles Morales Spider-Man mask.
Yeah.
So you a comic fan? And you mentioned Spider-Man earlier.
Yeah, I like anime. I like comics. I'm a big Marvel's fan. I like DC, but I'm not the biggest DC. Like, Batman cool, Superman cool. Like, I'm Marvel's. And Spider-Man's the go-to.
Spider-Man.
I'm looking to buy this. It's ignorant. What the fuck?
No, he has a lot of them,
ignorant. Bro. See, you got to put you some more floating shelves up, man, and throw you some shit on there.
Right.
I put this up over here. But
yes.
I'm looking to get a Spider-Punk mask, like a real one like that, with the spikes and shit on it for this year. My son, he wants to be Miles Morales. It's my 4-year-old, so I'm gonna try to get the Spider-Punk and get my other 2 sons to be different Spider-Verse characters. And we probably gonna have a couple different costumes, because I be rocking all these bitches. I said I ain't gonna get no bigger. I'm 34, man. I've been having the that old one for a few years right there, probably like 5-6 years. But that's before they start making the cool masks where they look real though. So I said I got a whole face shield and everything, and then when I put that shit on, I be feeling like I might be Spider-Man.
Nah, that was dope. I was like, damn, he got the real
like
mask.
Right, not right.
The dude who be doing the juicing and stuff, Jordan the Stallion, that nigga got every mask ever. I just watched his page yesterday. He got all the real Spider-Man masks, the Iron Man mask, the Mach 13 mask, whatever. I said, I'm trying to get like him. How you got all those posters? I have a different shelf around here with a different Spider-Man mask on it.
Right.
That's dope.
Okay. I was just wondering because I'm a big into all that shit too. Like character?
Yeah.
You talking about?
Yeah.
I got the poster right there.
Probably T'Challa.
That's where
it would be between.
He could go. Or Wolverine.
It would be between T'Challa and speaking of X-Men, what's his name? Nightcrawler. I don't know.
He does love Nightcrawler.
That was my favorite Marvel. Y'all remember that game we used to play? Where the nigga used to disappear and pop up behind the nigga? What game was that?
It was a Marvel game?
Yeah, and it had Nightcrawler. It was kind of like how Street Fighter is not like
It's called like
That's
Marvel
what I thought. That's what I thought.
Hero. I don't know. I know what you're talking
That's
about.
what I thought.
I can't think of the name of the game.
Hey, back when that game was out, that was the only nigga I fooled with Spider-Man and him, and I like Nightcrawler better than Spider-Man. They just haven't depicted him as good in the movies that they should have. He is. He is. Monster.
Like imagine being able to go wherever you want, whenever. Like, yeah, I'll take that.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this. I ain't even got a lot of fight, honestly. I'm just gonna avert all you niggas.
Right.
That's hard, but at the same time, that nigga was a wizard out there with the fighting. That nigga was cold.
Right. Picking niggas up, dropping them, come over to you like, oh, you thought I forgot about you over? Like, no, I'm getting to
claws and all that shit.
He's cold. Last thing I got, we have this is also something a little while ago, but we used to do we were big into the top fives, and we have a top 5 superpowers. And okay. I like those videos. So if you scrolling through our page, see if you can come back.
I'm gonna check them out. So top 5. Y'all want me to go first, or y'all already got your top 5? Y'all got your top 5 on here?
Superpowers?
I forgot what I put on there. I know that I put him.
So are we doing just superheroes, superpowers, or are we just naming the superpower in general?
Just superpower in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your top 5, however you see it.
First off, because of shout out to my nigga Flash. Super speed, man. I'm sorry. I just feel like if you get agile enough, nigga, you can move in a close, tight-in space and do some damage, man. And secondly, flying. That's the top 2, man. Super speed, flying.
Come on.
Teleportation. Because even if I could fly, teleportation to shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd be
super strength.
That's what I was about to say. I ain't flying in no rain.
Man, fuck that shit. Super strength and God, what would the last one be? I don't want to read no niggas' minds. Telekinesis, like I can control shit with my mind. I'm out here Magneto. I mean, it's like all the top 5 goals. That way niggas can't touch this. Even if I want to teleport off, I just want to stop a nigga with my brain. I can fly just cause it's fun. Nigga could run fast in the motherfucker too. So imagine if I ran as fast as I could and then flew too. I'm breaking. I'm going out. I'm going to break. I can travel.
But that's
right. You right.
I can travel.
That's what for me.
Then I'm really untouchable. Yeah, I said Flash is like if I was going with my favorite superhero right after Spider-Man, Flash. Like everybody else in DC, fuck y'all. Flash should be able to beat all the niggas up. I'm sorry. You can go back in time. And then imagine this nigga run as fast as he can and crack you. He better break your head off your shits. I'm sorry.
But listen, this is why Superman is who he is, because he can keep up with Flash while doing all the other shit.
But Flash can phase too.
Off.
So imagine a Flash phase through Superman and then unphased while he was in the middle of this nigga. Who survives? Superman or Flash?
That is true.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they made a movie where Flash was running around him.
I'm like, no, he's the fastest nigga in the world.
At him like,
Superman can't keep up.
I know. That's what I was like.
I was
like, yo,
they always trying to glaze Superman.
He could go back in time to before he raced you and be like, nigga, I beat you.
Yep.
What are you talking about? You can't keep up with this nigga. I don't care how they wrote it in or nothing. Flash is the fastest nigga ever. He's faster than the guy nigga who's the fast with the little shoes. Flash is faster than him. Bruh, this nigga went back in time multiple times. He went back in time so far so it was no time. This nigga was just in his own space-time realm with no time. Nobody can't do that. I'm sorry.
Right.
Only people that do it is spider people, and they got like a watch. They can't run. Them niggas go to a time that's not time.
Exactly.
That's why I
That
said
is
no.
true.
He got like a. They had to
Only
create the
yeah.
time bridge and shit because of that nigga inside DC, right? Then they got one of those there. The little time police.
Yes. It was
Yeah, because that nigga Flash is
what's
there.
his name? It was the TVA or whatever. It's
Yeah.
what's your name? His brother. Loki.
Yeah,
Yeah, which
Loki.
Loki went over and motherfucking took over. That's crazy. I love all that shit, but that's in Marvel though. But they got one in DC too though. That's why I say I love watching all that shit.
Right.
That's
Oh
why I say
yeah.
I be watching all that shit with
You're
CERN.
right. Loki and Marvel.
He's
I
with
just like
Thor
it.
because he's with Thor.
Yeah, but now they had him
No,
in
that's
there because I
dope.
didn't watch that shit.
And as far as
All
your
right.
top 5, I swear mine is just same shit in a different order.
Just
But
switched over.
I add fire. I don't know why I love fire. I love people
Pyrokinetics.
that can create it, like fire themselves.
Pyro. Yeah.
If I wasn't the nigga I was, I'd probably be locked up
Pyrokinetics.
for catching something on fire, nigga. Nigga, I fuck with fires too.
Arsonist.
I just
He's an
drilling and making
arsonist.
bonfires and shit there.
Right. To be able to create like an element that was like so essential to human life, that's crazy to me. You know what I mean? To just
y'all appreciate it.
Like imagine you back with the cavemen and they sitting there doing all that and you just like from my hand, like come on. You a god.
Watch it now.
I'm not saying I have a god complex. I'm just saying that's how they would look
you
at
do
it.
have a god complex.
That's how it would be viewed. But I am trying to make some little survival kits and shit like that to bring to the farmer's market by the end of it. Like different little fire,
That's
little kits where
crazy.
you can like
to wrap this
pop
back
it open and
around.
just put like a spark on it and it'll catch on fire like easily. Stuff like that. Otherwise, shit comes to it. I like it. Look. And then have y'all been seeing on social media where you could take like 2 magnets and some copper and you could hook it up to the bottom of like a light fixture, like where you screw your light into it, you could get like free energy. Make your own light, copper and a battery.
That's crazy.
Oh well, you can do that. And I'm look to try to make a few of those and put them inside the kits too, so you can have like little cheap little night lights or whatever.
So that's what I'm talking about.
But I was talking to my boy Rick
freaking
about
people.
that. So we could just make a bunch of those, and we can just buy different little bags of shit to put them in, and then sell them, little survival kits, just in case kits.
That's dope.
We might name it motherfucking just in case.
That's dope.
You just write just in case on top of it before putting in the case.
Right. No.
Just talk about that. Just in case.
Yeah.
Come get y'all some of these just in cases.
What's I gonna say?
On top of the
All
head.
right. So before we go, I have to get you on a Dr. Fruitease. You don't have to. I'll give you a way that I'm feeling, and you tell me what supplement might help me with that. You think you can do that?
Let's get it. I think I can.
All right. If I'm bloated, what would you recommend?
Mint or ginger, but mint.
If I'm tired, what would you recommend? Food and drink, by the way, too.
Green tea or black tea, either one got caffeine, but I would do a caffeine or a matcha. A matcha is because it got more caffeine than a coffee, so I would say a matcha. Let me recommend a specific matcha
for respiratory health.
For respiratory health, I would recommend mullein leaf tea or chamomile, either or. They both got
for gut
boosting,
health,
but mullein leaf would be a lot better. Burdock root,
anxiety.
Chamomile or lavender, good for stress relief, anxiety, relaxation.
I have a toothache.
Did he drop out for you?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I think we losing each other.
That's cool. We at the end anyways.
Yeah. Wait for him to pop back so he don't. Sheesh. This one, it's deeper.
I like this one.
No, it's deeper than like what he's even doing. Like,
right.
I'm sure he knows what he's doing, but like, it's just, no.
That's why I'm glad he does this nonprofit shit.
We need you. Like, nigga, you know how many people, let's say it dropped off today, how many people specifically would hit him up?
He would damn near be the town doctor in like the West End.
No,
when it comes to.
Straight up.
Him and Good Brothers Pharmacy would be the 2 people you would have to go to.
Like.
And then he said Daddy, Health Daddy. Him, Health Daddy, and like maybe, because Health Daddy does the same thing he does too. Health Daddy's code. That's who my sister told me about.
So many people would go to this nigga that he would have to teach other people. I gotta, if y'all can comprehend what I'm saying, niggas like you know what I mean? I gotta teach you because I can't do all these people.
Right. Like literally.
I need you to learn so you can teach your little tribe. I need you to learn so you can teach your little tribe. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Cause there's way too many people coming to me back.
It's all good. All good. Where were we at? Oh,
Stress relief,
Anxiety.
anxiety. Okay. Yeah. All right. Toothache.
I think his is lagging.
what you say?
Hello. Yeah, here. I said
I can hear you.
toothache. Your tooth.
Oh, toothache, splint, or either lemon balm, Fruitease,
Sinuses.
mullet leaf, help with decongestion, mucus
Guys on
relief,
point.
respiratory health,
My favorite,
sinuses,
Levito.
ashwagandha, hibiscus, maca root, euthro root,
What about that?
blue spirulina, beetroot. Yeah, exactly.
All the roots.
See, all of them. Majority of them. Some are helpful women too.
Rooted
A
and
lot of them
booted.
help
You
with
feel
like
me?
estrogen. So I got shit for
Okay. That's what's up.
lactation, raspberry leaf.
Yep.
Sheesh. What else?
That's what.
Chaz help
That's
with like
dope.
My dad's on
digestion,
point.
gut health.
I love it.
It's just
Okay,
a little
gut
bit of
health.
everything
Okay,
though.
yeah.
And I'm
Gut
learning more
health.
though. I'm
Gut health.
learning more. Like I just
That's dope.
recently bought the Spalippies and it's like got a weird taste. I have to bring y'all a leaf and let you chew it. It's like electric in your mouth. It's like sour, like electric. So if you drink and I eat something else, it'll change the flavor of it like totally. Like if you ever lick like a 9-volt battery, it's kind of that bad, but it's like all on your
That's
cheek
so
and all in
real.
your mouth. Yeah, it's crazy.
I used to be doing that.
I gave my son one and I asked him that and he was like, why would I lick a battery? I was like, nah, man, you had to be there. You had to be there.
You didn't grow up like us.
No,
Right,
I'm
you
definitely
don't
gonna go back
understand.
I'm gonna go buy a 9-volt battery tomorrow. This little nigga gonna lick his battery because he wants to, and I'm gonna record it. I was trying to get it today.
Please.
I was trying to get it today. He's gonna do it. These niggas is getting all of the
That's
feels that I got when I was a kid. My sister made me do that shit.
Right.
I was like,
That's
yeah,
crazy. That's good.
they got to get the feels.
That's crazy.
You ain't lived if you ain't got shot.
Right. If you ain't
You
got
ain't lived if you
shot
ain't
by
never licked the
9-volt
9-volt battery. Nigga, your whole jaw get just water.
battery, bro.
Right.
I just imagine kids like, turning up on a Friday night, like in elementary school or something, like get lit, bro. Lick his battery, like
No, for
Hey,
real.
no, man, what
then some
me and
sugar.
Steady be talking about, because me and Steady, we did some crazy, lame, crazy shit as kids, man. We didn't do nothing, bro. We were just all around Louisville, running around, man. We was on some crazy, stupid shit growing up. We did some shit, man, that we don't think about no
That's the
more.
best way to be. It comes with the territory. Haven't we all?
No, for real. Hey.
And then I guess you have any shout outs or parting words for the people?
Heck yeah. I got a whole lot of shout outs. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my boy Ruga Views. Go tap into Ruga Views. Shout out to my boy
Shout out for
Study. He
Rook.
just dropped
Please
his
do.
new album, Ville Legend. Got hella
Dopest in
visuals
the
that he been
world,
dropping
nigga.
and more visuals coming. Might be a new Spike Lee out here in this game. He's cold with the music, but he's cold with that camera too. Shout out to AMC Sweet Treats. Shout out to Strawberry $5. Shout out to my cameraman, my brother Donovan Taylor. Go tap in with him. DVN Streets on Instagram. Man, so many people out here doing dope shit. Shout out to DJ Always, my mans. Go tap into his merch. DJ Z
Shout out to
Nice.
DJ Always.
DJ Always, a crazy, mad genius creator. I love the way his mind works. DJ Z Nice just dropped those derby crayons and he dropped them off to me and Steady now. We made a dope little visual for it. Those are some of the toughest hats that I bought all
Okay.
2026 for sure. Whether or not it's the trucker hat
Okay.
or the silk one that I got. It's satin lined. So, we starting to protect our crown. So he got that satin lining in there. So shout out to Z Nice, man. And then it's all over just a dope ass just design. And I don't got a hat like it's in my collection. And I got like a whole wall of hats
cozy.
all around here. So shout out to Z Nice on that.
That's
me as
dope.
a person that created a few of my own hats, like he went mad with that one. So shout out to Z Nice. Shit. Shout out to Over Tough
Nonprofits you
Rugs.
messed with?
Huh?
I saw that. Yeah.
In
We
the
gonna have to
bag.
tap in with the
Yep.
rugs. Yes.
Gotta tap in with her. Mo with Beat It Gal, and she does crocheting. She made the Cookie Monster hat for me. You ain't peeped that? It's a slouch beanie. So shout out to her. She do a whole lot of
That's
dope shit. She
crazy.
got like 3 different businesses. Y'all gonna have to tap in with her. She's got 3 businesses she's running by herself, and only she don't work no 9 to 5. She runs her shits and doing her thing. So shout out to Mo. And Health Daddy Wow, and then the nonprofits that I work with, Play Cousins Collective and Russell Place of Promise, RPOP. Man, if y'all need resources or y'all got kids and y'all look for like different things to do out in the community, just get introduced more to Louisville. Even if you lived here your whole life, you can always find new shit. They got all type of new stuff going, and just as well as just stuff that you can do with your kids to get out the house. You know, sometimes it's hard to like really figure out what they want to do. You ask them what they want to do, and they be like, I don't know, I don't want to do this. Sometimes if somebody already got something going, you're like, yo, we're going to go do this. Now I ain't got to worry about nothing. I ain't got to ask you nothing. So shout out to Play Cousins. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook. I always got dope shit going in the community. Got stuff for fathers like us, brothers healing brothers, as far as like black men in the community, and just kind of just talking about emotion and just deviating life. They got a sister soul for the women. They got another thing in the morning time that they do where you can bring your little babies, so like a tummy time kind of vibe, and they read a story to the kids and do different things like that. But shout out Play Cousins. They always got dope shit going on and always new stuff coming too. So yeah, that's why I started that. So shout out Play Cousins multiple times. So yeah, that's about everybody. I know it's a whole lot of other people. No offense to like all the other people that I show mad love to all the time. Y'all know it's still love. Shout out to everybody. Anybody y'all see me reshare, I talk about what they got going on. I'll hopefully fool with what they got going on, because a few things that I may have tried out and I didn't post it because I didn't want to lie. So, you know what I'm saying? If you see me posting it, I'm not lying. I fool with this stuff, and I feel like other people should tap in.
Right. Love that. And then lastly, you still mess with Amped? Your son still with Amped?
Oh, heck yeah. See, Amped is where Play Cousins is now over there on Market Street in the Orange Building. But I'm glad you said that, because Miss Nayshan with Millionaire Marketplaces, who I left out, and she's over in the Amp building. But definitely my son, he was learning guitar and piano up at Amped, and he was doing it for like 4 or 5 years. But now he's at Western, and he's playing saxophone and trumpet, but he played
he's
5 or
already
6 different songs on the
he's in
piano, and yeah, he's got something coming up on the 9th that they're gonna be in the band playing. So I'll be up there. Shout out to Lil Keith, Chief Keith. They won a championship with Camaro Boys the year before last, and then won a championship with Western / Shawnee. You know, Western and Shawnee play football together, so 2 championships back to back for Chief Keef, man. He played piano, guitar, he's learning saxophone and trumpet right now.
I love that.
Yeah, and my 8-year-old,
as much as I love you playing sports,
so I'm saying, yeah, he played basketball,
as much as I love
soccer,
sports.
Yeah, he's in piano. He's in piano classes out in the East End, but he comes over and plays a different song every other day, every other time he come over. So I just be like, hey, I don't play music. I play like a clarinet and a recorder, so I can play like high cross buns on that motherfucker. But I wish I would have learned to play like a guitar, piano. That's just dope.
Sure.
The way that my oldest son plays it, he's always gonna have pocket or lane to where he could be able to make money or be able to exude himself, you know what I'm saying? So I think just having that instrument alone is just something like, if he was alone, he could just be able to entertain himself, you know what I'm saying, entertain other people, you know what I'm saying, do whatever he will with that music. But I just think music is timeless anyway, so to be able to make music is genius in my mind. So I say, yeah, you got to keep that. I don't care if you go to the NFL, dog, you still be able to be playing a piano or strumming a guitar.
Yeah. Right.
Blowing the saxophone, man, because that's gonna open up so many doors for you, man.
Saxophone. They got saxophone.
He's learning so much about it. He just picked it up and he didn't probably play about 8 different songs on that motherfucker. Now I don't think no other kid in there learning, but he just know how to read music. He's catching on a lot faster.
I got you.
Like a normal kid.
That's it.
He's been playing instruments since he was 4, 5 or something. So he's 12, so that's where I was just like, yo, that my 8-year-old, he been playing for the last year. He got like 3, 4 songs on his belt, and he's learning to read music right now. So let y'all be better than me, dog. That's all I hope.
That's the goal.
I'm sorry. And whatever they love
Well,
doing, they're
yeah,
gonna do with a sport or
I
an
ain't gonna lie.
instrument, and they're gonna learn gardening with me too. So they're gonna have a nice pocket.
Right.
Nice pocket. A
Nah,
unique
it's good,
pocket.
man. Cause we ain't even getting into like personal, Tim. That's another time. We'll have to get into like,
I do custom jean jackets and everything. Yes, y'all.
Little Tim shit.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
He do
yeah,
everything.
Okay.
Go check out my page not my Fruitease page, my page. It's like it's all the way at the bottom of my reels, but I got a couple custom jean jackets I'm doing. Yeah, I got custom Spider-Man, Tokyo Ghoul, Sesame Street, Mario for my sons, my nephews, different people I've done it for, and a guy he let us have my youngest son. He's 4. His name is Artist, so we had his gender reveal, no, his baby shower at a paint and sip over on Market Street. My boy Reese used to own it, and he let us have it there for free or for cheap or something like that. So in return, I made him a custom jean jacket. It was Tokyo Ghoul. I know nothing about. I like anime, but I never knew. I never watched that, so I went and watched like 5 episodes so I could figure out what to put on the jacket. I whipped it up and I posted it. Had a nice little turnout on it. People loved it. He loved it though. So check it out. I might get some iPod. I don't do it as much as I used to, but I might to custom man y'all some custom iPod jackets. And I found like on my
Shit, I
hats, I
already
got like
got
the
one.
custom Fruitease patches. I could do like an iPod
Mhm.
patch to the dude who I do my custom patches through. It said, let me get in there. Let me open that
Okay.
pocket back up too. But yeah, I do a little bit of everything, y'all. I appreciate
Can't stop,
y'all
won't
letting
stop.
me come here and yap about it.
Nah, man. We've talked about trying to get you on for like the past month, so I'm glad we found a way to get it in.
No, for sure.
No, we appreciate you. We appreciate not only what you do. It's deeper than the tease, man. Which is why we figured that we heard you as a dope person, Lamont study. People like, yeah, get him on, da da da. Watch your episodes for people who don't know. Look at his Big and Lazy episodes. Follow Ruka RUQA or follow him at Ruka Views. And look at those 2 interviews to find more about him because we didn't even hit it all. Such an interesting dude. Like I said, bigger than tease. He not only did that, but he educated us. He can customize. He has a passion that's much deeper than just a drink. You know what I'm saying? So it's just dope to see, man. And we always trying to highlight somebody who's doing big shit and people need to know. And no, we just we feel like you are, so we just appreciate your time, bro. Just wish well over everything you do, and we definitely have to collab going forward. So that's just our partner words.
So, definitely. When y'all talk to Big, just DM me. Tell him DM me. We're gonna get that going as soon as possible. I'm mad that it's taking that it's long to get his done. Honestly, we just everything else going on. So we got a lot going on too because I've been watching all his moves that popped up too. So I said, shout out Big and Lazy. I love crafting new teas. So I said, don't think that I don't want to do it. I'm gonna do it. I just might have other shit, but we gonna get these. Shout out Big. I gotta get my merch, man. I said when I poured up on it here at the ones, I said I need some of those, dog. I would have came in there mad comfortable sliding in those.
Love them.
But no, appreciate y'all having me on, man. That's why I said, got in, y'all got just at the time for me, and I'm glad we made it happen, dog.
For sure.
Conspiracy
Appreciate
Corner
your time,
coming
bro.
soon.
Right, featuring Tim.
Like featuring Tim, because hey.
What up with you, brother? Smooth sailing, man. Trying to get it all together now.
You said, what is this?
Kiwi,
cucumber lemonade.
That's one of the new ones, and then I got a raspberry limeade.
Oh, yeah. That's light, too. That's light.
Man, I smell the people. I'm like, but the taste?
Yeah.